Yo, welcome to OTB Boxing School. All students, faculty, when y'all step in the building, go ahead, hit that like button. Appreciate y'all tapping in with your boy. Man, we got an interesting week in boxing. We got 4 fight cards this weekend. I'm really intrigued to get into those. We also got film breakdowns on all of these fights as well. So we gonna chop it up, man. Also, we had the weigh-ins today. Looked like everybody made weight. So we definitely got the fights that will happen this weekend, man. But as y'all get on in the bill, and my co-host will be in shortly. But y'all just salute the pass. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Everybody smash that like on your way in. Man, Brody will be up here in a minute. I know he be working on Fridays. So, but yeah, man, as we start to break down some of these cards, man, I ain't like some shit that happened today at one of the weigh-ins, man. And that being the likes of Michaela Mayer trying to kick Alicia Bumgarner. I thought that was really classless. We always give Olympians this type of class that, you know what I mean, we put them on this pedestal due to them being Olympians. We expect them to be able to hold themselves accountable and to be able to, for their actions, to certify with the credentials that they've had within the sport by representing not only themselves but the country. So to see her do that, I was highly disappointed, man. And it really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. That rubbed me the wrong way because y'all 24 hours within fight night. So as far as I'm concerned, salute Crush. Appreciate you tapping in. Salute Schwa, Allah, the Queen. Appreciate you tapping in. But yeah, man, I thought that was just a different level of classless, if you ask me, man. For her to try and kick her, you understand? We understand. But y'all 24 hours within fighting. So what the fuck is all of that about? You understand? If you was gonna throw some hands, then if you was gonna push her, I can see you pushing her. If you was gonna titty bump her, you understand? Then excuse me. If you was gonna breast bumper, then breast bumper. You understand? Do it what y'all do. I get that, but to go and try and put your feet on another individual, that really was classless to me, and I expected more from her in that aspect of it. But she did make weight, so I'm proud of her for that. You know what I mean? And I'm glad to see that all them belts gonna be coming back to Ohio come Sunday morning. Y'all best believe I will be tapping in, talking shit. I got a checklist to check off. I've been looking at everybody who got Michaela Mayer in this fight. I'm highly disappointed in the way y'all assess boxing. I just want y'all to know that if you have Michaela Mayer, you lost a notch. You know what I mean? You might have lost a key to the faculty room on that note to OTB Boxing School, man. But let's get into some more of these fights, man. We also got Anthony Dirrell and Caleb Plant, which is one of the fights that I'm most intrigued about. Um, Next to Truck Simpson, I feel like Anthony Dirrell might be able to gain the most of a win on this weekend. Yeah, I mean, Truck Simpson, I feel like he's gonna be on a stage that can really put his name in a credible list of names at that 154 position, at that 154 weight class. I'm big on the talent of Truck Simpson. It's the work ethic that I worry about. You understand? It's the inconsistency that he have in the ring that I worry about. But as far as the Anthony Dirrell fight, man, I really salute the Brody. Just stepped in the bill, man. How you feeling, bro?
What's good? What's good?
How you feel, man? Did you see the face off, bro?
Which one?
Man, the Bumgarner and Mayer.
Yeah. I put that out there. That was funny, man.
Man, yeah, I seen that you had posted the your shit. Just gotta say, man, from me to you, I'm glad that you back working, bro. Man, you definitely put a couple extra smiles on my face. You made me a little bit more motivated. As a lot of y'all can see, my breakdowns just saying we done dropped damn near 3 this week. So yeah, I can appreciate the motivation that you inspired in me, bro.
Well, you already know, man. Yeah, I seen it. You was talking about Darrell. Get back to Darrell. You was talking about him and Plant.
Caleb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caleb Plant. What you was you intrigued for this fight, huh?
Yeah, I love that fight. Paz, I like the Frank Sanchez fight too. We gonna get into that a little bit more later. And we gonna find out which one of these fights y'all most intrigued about. But we definitely got good fights this weekend. As far as the Dirrell and Plant fight, I feel like Dirrell might be in a position where he might have the most to gain, you understand, on this weekend from a good performance, knowing that he'll be the mandatory for Canelo Alvarez. If that ain't enough motivation, yeah, I mean, that would be the perfect cap off story to a hell of a career from Anthony Dirrell. I'm a big fan of Dirrell, man. He can do it all, and I was more impressed post Kyron Davis fight when he started sitting on his shots, because a lot of people think that the knockout with Hernandez was just a average ass knockout. He's not a knockout fighter. You know what I mean? We ain't never known Anthony Dirrell to go in there and put nobody to sleep. So to see him perfect that later in his career was special for me to see.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm a fan. I respect them. I just think with Dirrell's, it's the brothers to put both of them. They always have some type of controversy, man. That's been the story with him, man. Some type of controversy, punching or the
Facts.
uncle hitting.
Facts. I was
It's like,
wondering. I'm wondering if Caleb a little worried that the uncle gonna show up. His
you know,
10-year ban should be up by now.
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but yeah, that was a great performance. That was a great shot. I think it was a good shot. He's not known to be a knockout artist, but you need a type of performance like that late in your career to give you confidence and boost you. To definitely be motivated if you'd have been positioned for a mandatory spot. I just don't know if it's going to be enough, though. I just don't know, but it's going to be interesting. I think it's a great fight on the undercard of Deontay Wilder, because that was a fight I was going to go to. I was going to really go to this one in New York. I was really plotting on that, and I said,
Man, I was scheming on it too until we got until I seen that Montana was gonna be fighting in Cleveland in November. Once I seen that, I'm like, oh nah, I can't. I know I gotta goddamn it get ready for that.
Yeah, I picked the Wilder because I was like, this could be Wilder's last fight. I don't care what nobody said, Wilder is a lot of people think Wilder is favorite, but easy. I just don't think that fight is as easy as people trying to make it. I'm more interested in that, and I think if Robert come in there and beat Wilder, if he gets that big win and upset, this might be Wilder's last fight. So that's what made me.
Damn, you right. That's a different perspective.
Mm-hmm. This might be Wilder's last fight because it's the blueprint that's out. If they go do the same thing they seen Tyson Fury do with the game plan and execute it correctly, man, we have something. You know what I mean? So that's how I looked at it. Hey, salute, Tiff. But that's how I looked at it.
Get my baby wrenched up.
I looked at it like that. So, but I was like, dang, do I want to go to this fight or do I want to go to Spence and Crawford? So I was still waiting on that. So I was hesitating on that, man. I didn't want to go to both. So you know what I'm saying, budget wise, but I got to be smart a little bit. But it looked like we ain't gonna get that Crawford either. So now I'm hoping Wilder pull it off so we can see him again, because it's he's a history fighter, bro. You'll never see no type of fighter like him ever again. I don't think, bro.
Oh, most definitely, bro. Most title defenses. What he got? 11 title defenses as a heavyweight. We'll never see that shit again, man. The sport is growing at too drastic a rate, and you looking at a lot of these bigger kids now who not going to football. You looking at, when you look at the amateur scales and you look at it, yeah, I mean, we got good talent coming up. So I really don't think that you gonna never see that many title defenses. Man, it'll be a good 20 years before you see a big kid that's that dominant within the heavyweight
that
division.
punching power too. I mean, look how long it took us to see a puncher like Deontay Wilder. I mean, we went through Klitschko reigning for 10 years, and we didn't see power demonstrated like that.
I'll be there, Pass. I'll be at the Montana Love fight, Pass. You best believe I'm trying to get him to come on the show and do some promotion just for the southern part of Ohio. See if we can't get Cincinnati to come on up there and represent the state in a respectful manner. Yeah, I mean, while showing some respect to their city as well, man. Because I'm pleased and I'm happy with that Eddie Hearn gave him an opportunity to host that fight in Ohio. You understand? If y'all don't know, man, y'all know about the lineage of Ohio, but if y'all don't know, like, man, Northern Ohio, just the talent that's coming up out of there. When you talk about Jared Big Baby Anderson, Tiger Johnson, um, Abdullah Mason, the little brother that just turned pro. Like, man, what they teaching up there, O'Shea Jones, you understand? Man, I got the utmost respect for them even giving him a chance to host that fight, you understand, in Cleveland.
Yeah, and I'm surprised about. I ain't gonna say too surprised, but the undercard is more. I'm impressed with the undercard too, man. I'm seeing some locals. David Rodriguez is on that undercard in Cleveland.
Is he? That's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah,
That's
David
what's
is.
up.
Yeah, David's on there. That's the beautiful thing about my job, man. I get phone calls and find out about matches, or I'm influenced on certain matches, man. I got a phone call.
Damn, you know David, my boy too, man. We chopped it up for a minute when he fought down here,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So he's
And
on
I
the.
became a fan watching him fight on the inside like that.
Yeah, so he's fighting on the undercard, and then you got Montana's brother, Ronell Williams, who's a former Olympian.
Man, your pedigree piece.
Yep,
King style salute. Go ahead, bro. Cook.
he's fighting Resimian Ford.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's Ohio versus Ohio, and
Damn.
yeah, Resimian from Alliance, Ohio, and then you got Ronell is out of Cleveland. That's Montana's younger brother. So.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm gonna be stoked. I ain't never got my eyes on Montana younger brother.
Yeah. Arnell's out of he was on the what was that 2012 Olympic team. He come out with Wilder. That's why he out with the class with Wilder. Olympic team.
Facts. Salute
But
to
yeah,
Brody 817 in the building. Appreciate you
but
tapping in with
yeah,
me, Brody.
but they got some interesting fights on there, man. I got some
Link
real
up there.
good
You want
fights.
to come up, 817,
Yeah,
as well
definitely.
as anybody else. Go ahead, bro.
But yeah, they definitely got some good fights on that undercard in Cleveland. It's gonna be lit. I don't think Montana like I don't think Montana gonna be present with me right now. Where he be acting, so we'll see.
Man, y'all gonna be good, man. Montana
Yeah,
know what this shit is, man. But
yeah.
what you think about AB and Conor being talking that shit, man?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's again,
Oh, bro, I'm
Conor
all
Ben
way.
got a lot. He got a lot of stuff in
You
the
got key
closet.
to the
He need to
school,
say.
817. You could check in whenever you want, bro.
He got to. Yeah, he got to check. He got to check if he gonna be clean, man. Like I see the Conor doing that, but it's like, dude, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, man, they testing. It's so many testing dirty, and some of them don't even get caught. Like I said, I seen this. What was it? Tyson Fury's doctor explaining how these guys get off and how they cover up. You know, that's a whole nother topic. But
Yeah, gotta say that.
yeah, it's a whole nother topic. But as far as Broner and Conor, I like the fight. It's just more for Conor than Broner to me. It's
Well,
like
I'm hearing Broner Romero. What you think about that fight? Him and Rolly.
that's a fun fight. I really like that fight when I thought about it. I said it's a fun fight. But Broner is to the point where is he going? Is he trying to get for another title or is he just fighting for money? Which one is it?
Right.
That's what it is with Broner. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Let's
Like if
jump
you
back on Montana. The teacher had a good question, man. Why don't people like Montana? I feel like dude can really fight. I was even impressed by his last fight, even if many people weren't. Yeah, he got a knockdown, but he won. Yeah, he got knocked down, but he won. I agree,
I'm a,
Teach.
I don't know. I never feel like a lot. I say a lot of people that don't like him, that don't know Montana, they don't like him from the outside. It's because of his swag, the pretty boy persona, him able to dance with the mitts. A lot of people that have been They don't like that, bro. A lot of people don't like that, and I think it's good for boxing. You got to be a villain sometimes, and I think Montana has he has the swag, man, and he has all the tools to be a perfect villain. I love the villain role sometimes. So, and if you walk into it, just go ahead. I like him with the mink coat. I thought it was. I pitched it to him. He should have came walking out with a dog. I
Yep,
told him
with
that.
the mink coat and his dog, that would
Yeah,
have
I
been
told
slick.
him I thought a dog because I remember an idea I got from I don't know if you remember that show Battle Dome. Remember that show Battle
Yeah,
Dome with
yeah.
okay, you remember Terry Crews was on that. Terry Crews was on Battle Dome. And I remember this one guy, it was a white guy, and he had like 3 white girls with him, but he had a mink coat. And he had, you know what I'm saying? It was like his little persona, his little swag. But I told Montana that will fit him. But that's just how Montana is, though. So it was like that was perfect. So Montana just has that type of that that ego, man, that makes people just be like, ah. But behind closed doors, there are certain things that he does get involved with.
Right.
He
Yeah,
got to
he
work
highly
on.
involved with the city of Cleveland, man. Respect to
Mm-hmm.
him and his team for everything they doing, man. From little league football to
Oh, he got
goddamn.
His own salon,
Yeah, his own moving
mobile,
salon type shit. Yeah, it's a
He got like
mobile
a
salon.
mobile. So yeah. He does a lot, man. He does a lot. But yeah, I just think he got a perfect that's the perfect he has the perfect what I want to say,
Persona.
persona. Persona, man, for
Shout outs to Teach.
as a boxer. That's why they don't like it's the personality, man. It's the mink coat. It's gonna be the women. Shoot, he should have about 7 women come out with him next time. Like what's his name? Godfather in the WWE. Remember the guy?
So he
You
gotta get
gotta
on
take
this.
this. You
He
gotta
gotta get
take
on this
this.
Macho Man Randy
Right,
Savage. We could
bro.
tell you every wife Macho Man Randy
Bro,
Savage had.
you gotta take
You
it there
understand,
because
man? But
boxing is about entertainment, bro.
for
At the end of the day, it's
real,
about entertainment. I would love it, but yeah, that's all it is, man. You gotta embrace people that don't like certain fighters. That's how I
I
look at it.
I like
Broner,
his I like it. And I hear a lot of Broner comparisons, but you gotta understand, I only really see inside the ring. You understand? I pay
mm-hmm.
attention to these fighters as individuals outside the ring, but you know what I mean, it costs you nothing to pay me no mind. So you understand, unless it's really in of purpose or for me, and I really like what you do inside the ring. I don't give a fuck about who you is outside the ring. But the
Mm-hmm.
comparison to him and Broner, he has more attention to detail, and he's a better defensive fighter. You understand? And not to mention, he sit on his shots better in the pocket. Uh, Broner got better feet. Broner, you don't never really see Broner gas out in the fight. You
Ooh,
understand?
that's
He
tough. I don't
he,
know about that one.
he
I
might
don't know
not
about
let his
that
hands
part.
go, but he ain't just in there breathing hard. Yeah, you know I mean,
I get what you're saying. I just don't know about the
like I didn't
better.
see him really come. I didn't see Montana just. I didn't see the love handles on Montana come weigh in day. Like, damn, bro, you just said fuck it. This fight, just
Yeah,
fuck it.
yeah. I see. I don't know. I see. To me, I see similarities. Not by how they act outside the ring, but it's more like they don't take that many. They make their punches count. I'm gonna put it like that. Montana comes off as he want to make his punches count. He's not a guy that's going to throw a volume of
Right.
punches.
Neither one of them have
No,
volume
yeah,
fighters.
yeah. So
They
that's like
both want to fight off the back foot,
it's an
counter you
Ohio
for the
thing, man.
most part.
Counter,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's
So
what we do. That's because we
right,
teach boxing, bro. Like if
right.
y'all don't know, man, anybody can go in there, get on their front foot, throw 100 punches around, man, and exhaust your person. You understand? And exhaust your opponent. That's not hard. I don't. You understand? I credit the camp. I credit you as a fighter for being in condition to continuously be able to do so. But when it salute to Tay Tay the Queen, TWT in the building, man, I dropped some flames. But I ain't even been over to the site to get them yet. But I don't really give you a lot of credit for that if that is a credential that you have as a fighter.
I
Salute Joe
look
the
at it.
Beast.
I look at it like this, bro. That's been our kryptonite. Is when we fight guys who are volume punchers. When you have guys like Montana and Broner, uh, who fight similar when it comes to that, boxing. pop shot here and there. When you
Right.
get behind on the cards, you got to go get it. Ain't no more pop shot here and here and admiring your work.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
got to be
concerns
able to
me.
get on that front foot.
Absolutely, that's what concerns me. Montana's last fight, he won the fight, but it wasn't impressive. One thing that Broner has over him is a chin. Broner is not really wobbly off a shot all the darn time. He's not doing the stanky leg.
Well,
Montana
that's
is
because Montana get in these zones where once he had you timed, he start unnecessarily rolling. You
get
understand? And the problem with a roll, y'all, if you don't know, when you roll, it's to cross the line or get off the line. You understand? An unnecessary roll will put you back on the line. So for anybody that you understand, when you go down there, you gotta come the fuck up. So like you gotta come up. So a good fighter is just gonna time you on the roll, and he gonna precisely knock your ass out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's still got some things to work on, but I think, like I said, this is supposed to be a good showcase fight for him at home in Cleveland. So I'm definitely interested. Like I said, I'm excited that they're bringing a nice fight like this at Rocky Field back to Cleveland since Jake Paul. You know what I mean? So we gotta have fighters do that. You know what I mean? Jake Paul is the only one that really came back
Facts.
to Ohio to, and put it on for the
Since
people.
AB was having
Since
all his
AB.
fights in Cincinnati. God damn
Yep.
it.
Since
That's
AB.
one thing. That's why, yeah, I mean, and a lot of people don't know where my support comes for AB, regardless of the circumstance. You understand? Man, I'm a street nigga. So yeah, I mean, I see a lot of things that he done did for people, yeah, I mean, who might not have been in certain positions for success. You know what I mean? Without him being able to open certain doors for him, without him being able to, and he ain't never not, yeah, I mean, look out for his team, maybe to his detriment. You understand? But for those that's close to him, when you see people that, yeah, I mean, and you can see one person who changed so many lives, yeah, I mean, then regardless of the situation, I'm gonna always have a certain level of respect for the guy, man, because everybody don't look back. So, yeah, I mean, some people hit the sideline and shit, you got to meet them in the end zone. You understand?
Yeah.
But AB wasn't one of them homies, and he looked back to his whole team, and all of them good, man. So if y'all don't know, my support gonna always be unwillingly for AB, man, and I'm gonna always have his back. I'm gonna keep it 100 though. Y'all know OTB. If I'm gonna call out my favorite fighter, I'm a damn sure call out my niggas. So you know what I mean? It's bigger than that. Yeah. Salute to Swat Jones in the building. So what fight you most intrigued about this weekend, bro?
Ooh, man. It's a couple of them. I didn't think I would get excited at the weigh-in with Devin Haney and Kambosos, man. I seen that. Seen his dad really talk about we're gonna whoop him. If he come to fight, we're gonna whoop him. You be
What'd you think
surprised.
about that, bro? Like, I gotta ask you honestly, because I looked at it and I seen Dev trying to take himself to that moment. Like Dev still looking for some motivation to be great. Like, you
Exactly.
understand?
I
You
think that's what
still looking for
exactly what.
Kambosos to light your fire as if greatness ain't enough. Like,
Yep.
you understand? Everybody talk about how, and it's funny that this shit, I'm about to hand this off like that because we was just talking about AB and y'all talk shit about AB, but they have 23. AB was 23, 8 months and some days, right behind Oscar De La Hoya to be the youngest 4th division champion in the world, Craig. So you understand? Once you get to that level of greatness, I don't feel like you should need no motivation. Like, yeah, I mean, you on the list with Oscar De La Hoya, Adrian Broner, and then you. You understand? Shit. Well, actually, you first now because he the youngest. So yeah, he the first on the list. All them up under him. And once you put yourself in the likeliness where you on the list with Oscar De La Hoya, and not only on the list, but you ahead of him. Yeah, I mean, and that's the comparison I have for Dev. That's actually my cap or fact question of the day is can Dev be the golden boy of boxing? Cap or fact? I think he is the go. Is Dev the golden boy of boxing? I think he is. I don't think that's cap at all. I got fact on that one.
Mm, it's a good question. Uh, the golden boy of boxing, man. I never even thought about that.
Facts. Let's remember
Yeah,
we've been watching him since shit, man.
yeah. I think he's really one of the first boxers we have seen come from the social media area and watch him come up from the amateurs into the pros. Fighting in Mexico. Remember when he was fighting in Mexico and become a champion and undisputed? That's the first when it comes to the
Facts.
social media area. But I think him be looking for motivation in this fight, yeah, man. Sometimes the way he is dominated Kambosos, you're gonna have to, because you don't want to get complacent. You don't want to go in here and with the same mentality, like, okay, man, it's gonna be easy work, and he might do some things different. So you got to come in there with that dog type of mindset, and I think he might go in here with a mindset to try to stop Kambosos. He's gonna still box him, but you're going to see a more aggressive Devin, in my opinion. Like, he's going to make sure you ain't going to even think about trying to fight him again.
Do you think that's to his benefit? Because I feel like you'll see a more a more active and a more aggressive Kambosos. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Kambosos uh got a fire under his ass. He got something to prove again. You understand? And he don't have the pressure of carrying the media responsibility from this fight. So he done just been able to sit back and be hungry and be motivated. And I feel like when I really watched the first fight, the first time I watched it, I felt like Dev leaned on his jab and just beating with a jab. The second time I watched it, and when I got into breaking down the film for the second fight, so y'all go check out the film, watch for Devin Haney Kambosos. Um, I noticed some of the flaws that Dev have. Yeah, I mean, and Dev is far from a flawless fighter. Like shit, he got some flaws, and like shit, it ain't really even a matter of him being great. I just feel like he had more tools in the tool bag. Like
Mm-hmm.
he showed us every variation of a punch in that fight with Kambosos. So everybody talking about he ain't let his right hand go and all of this old monkey shit. You understand? Man, go watch that damn fight again. Like, you understand? And I agree with you, Brody 817. I think Dev stop him too, but it's how Dev stop him that's gonna impress me. Because I think that you see Dev where we give him the potential now because he can throw out the punches. Yeah, I mean, and we've seen him throw out the punches, but we've yet to see him put it all together. I think that this will be a fight worthy of us saying that he put it all together.
It,
Because when go ahead, bro.
no, it would be big for his confidence. You got to remember, uh, he's not known to be a puncher. Here, nobody says he got a nice pop. And I really don't like criticizing guys' punching power when I ain't never been in the ring with him. I let other fighters who've been in the ring with him dictate that and have opinion on that. But I remember when he fought Linares, right? And the fight was over, and I remember him
For
going in the
real.
locker room. He went in the locker room and he asked Linares, "How was my punching power? How did I hit?" That was concerning. That when you go to
Facts.
another fighter and ask him, how's my power?
My bad, brother.
No, that's cool. You questioning it. You
Right.
questioning your punching power. Leonardo said it was okay, it was decent, blah blah blah. But when he left away, Leonardo said, "All right, nah, he didn't hurt me. He don't hurt at all. This and this and this." So that is in the back of his mind. And when you got fighters like that, a lot of fighters go through this. What most of them do when they feel like they ain't got the power to crack, but they winning, but they ain't cracking. They turn to PEDs. Before you know it, they taking some
Facts.
type of substance
Talk
because
about it.
their confidence is not as high. They're
Facts.
winning, but they're not winning the way they want to. So then they go to this PED area and start going down this route. That's when they mess with the confidence of some of these fighters. So this is why it's big for him if he gets a stoppage, never having to go that route. You know what I mean? It's just these fighters have this type of mindset and
Salute to
mess with their
Queen Sheena in
mindset.
the building.
Salute, salute. and it messes with their mindset, so they go that route, man. And that's what a lot
Salute
of them
A1
do.
Hoops on the Brody.
Now you got some who really who just dirty fighters who think about just trying to get an advantage all the time anyway. But you got some who have
Get Sheen branched up. My bad, Queen
no, you
Sheen.
could, yeah, but you have some who actually just have their reasons of why they're trying to do it to get an advantage, man. So, but Devin will be this will be a great opportunity for him, a confidence builder, man. If he get a stoppage here, he probably gonna run to Tank. He gonna
You
run
been
up to
had a
Tank.
key to the school, 817. You been faculty to OTB Boxing School. When we was in the when we was OTB Boxing class, just in that small little add-on extension building in the behind the school. You understand? Shit. We approaching 1,000 subs, so everybody please hit the like button. Make sure you share this content, man.
But yeah, Devin need that. Devin would definitely need that stoppage. That would give him a lot of confidence. Him and Tank, he'll be definitely mouthing Tank at that time because it would be confidence to stop Kambosos. That fighters like Devin need stoppages, like Kambosos. Definitely in the rematch, man. So I think I would definitely see him more aggressive. But at the same time, if he doesn't seem like he's hurting him, you better revert back to the first fight, bro. You better go back to just using that jab and go. Don't get caught up. Don't sit there and be like, oh man, trying to, you know
Well,
what I'm
don't
saying?
think that you gonna beat him off that jab. You did that the first fight. Trust me, man. Kambosos will bring his feet. If you watch the last fight, he ain't had no problem closing the distance. And that's my problem with Devin. Is later on in that fight you allowed him to close the distance, but it was so you could show us some of these tools in the tool bag, which is that gave me an extra grade on Devin's potential because he showed me, the ability to throw these type of punches and to be able to land them. So, however, they all started off of that jab. That left hook started off of that jab. You could drop step your way to close the distance and to put the pressure on Kambosos because he was in the defense zone from dealing with that jab and the consistency of that jab, which very well could be one of the best jabs in boxing. You understand? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna even y'all silly. Y'all silly brothers. But yeah, though, I'm not even gonna get up here and act like that might not be one of the best jabs in boxing. But to think that Kambosos won't prepare to deal with that, you understand? And knowing that he had some success actually closing the distance, he just couldn't. It wasn't an orchestrated pressure once he did. I don't think that they really prepared for fighting in the pocket because once he closed the distance, his punch variations was 1-2 cadences. You understand? And with Dev having that high guard and that Philly shell being as tight as it is, salute to Roger Mayweather and them for tightening him all the way up. Yeah, he definitely have a jab party. Yeah, I don't know if it's the best one because it's some pretty jabs. Tyson Fury, Errol Spence, you understand? It's some pretty ass jabs in boxing. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Alicia Bumgarner got a pretty ass jab when she use it. Jamal Charlo, pretty ass jab when he use it. But back to them, like shit, I don't think they really prepared to fight in the pocket. Dude, mainly, so when he would close the distance, he just couldn't work. Kind of like Canelo and Bivol. Yeah, when you go back and watch the fight over, Canelo closed the distance repeatedly. But when he did, he didn't work because then you start seeing him put that pressure on that back leg. So now you know that right hand coming with something behind it. So fighters start thinking a little bit more when I know you understand that you prepared for certain things. And I feel like in this fight, Kambosos is gonna close the distance and he gonna know what to do when he get there. So I look forward to seeing Dev really use these tools that he got in the toolbox and within the course of this fight because the kid got every tool, every socket. Like, man, the kid got every he can do it all.
You're gonna have to, you're gonna have to fight on the inside sometimes too, because a guy with a good attribute that can cut the ring off, like you were
Salute
saying,
to Keith Johnson, the family.
Yeah, like Kambosos can do if he gets you in to close the distance on you, yeah, you're gonna have to fight them. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be no unless you're gonna hit 1-2 and clinch and hope the referee don't
And I seen a lot of
point
that
you.
shit in the first fight too.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
glad you said that.
Hope the referee don't point you, because I know a lot of guys who don't like to
512
fight on
Boxing, aka
who
B
don't like to fight on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
TWT family in the
Laura
building.
was one like that. Laura don't like really fighting on the inside. He'll clinch you really, really quick if you get close to him. He hit you
But
with
if
the
you
one
look at
two.
Laura now, bro, now Laura's sitting on his shots and
Oh yeah,
actually
yeah, yeah. Now
fighting on them in the pocket.
he's changing, but you know why? It's like, he's getting older and he ain't about to be moving around the ring all like that no more. It's
Right,
like,
right.
I'm about to sit down and really just exchange with you. So I think he can Laura can mix a little bit of both, but you're right, he's standing there right now. But
Do you think that Dev's willingness to take it? Sorry to cut you off. Do you think that his willingness to take a punch has something to do with his comfortability in the pocket?
do you mean willing to take a punch?
His
You think
willingness to get hit. You know, when you get in that pocket, we go toe to toe right now. God damn it, you could be sure you gonna get smacked. You understand? And that's if we going with open hands. But you understand, like shit, like ain't no way around it. It's me making it make sense. Yeah, I mean,
my thing is, it's like he's so defensively sound too. He's defense first to me.
facts.
When he over aggressive, if he becomes over aggressive, uh that's where he falls victim, in my opinion. He did that with Linares. He was boxing. He beat Linares easy. But what did he do? He wanted to press Linares. He wanted to come in, and he got hit with an unnecessary shot that he normally wouldn't have got hit with. And it rocked him. And he was hurt the next round. Like, he was really, really hurt off that shot. You know what I mean? So that, I think fighters like him learn from those types. So I don't think he's gonna be catching himself really in that situation where he has to fight on the inside. I don't think he's gonna be fighting on the inside that much. He might throw a couple shots here and there, but he's gonna get up out off that his head off that line. He getting out of there. I
Yeah,
don't
gotta
think.
say that he is a defense first fighter,
Yeah,
and
he's getting
I
out of
feel
there.
like his defensive purpose is what disenfranchises him from being able to sit on his shots, which is why we say he don't have no power. But in actuality, I think that that's just his brain. Yeah, I mean, saying I can't overcommit on my punch because
Mm-hmm.
then I'm defensively susceptible to getting hit.
Right. You got to play, but you got to play. Use your attributes very well,
Salute
or
to
what you're good.
Skywalker.
That's just simple. Use what you're good at, man. Don't get caught up in something that into his fight.
Salute Mark Nash. Appreciate you tapping in, Brody.
You shout out to Mark, man. But
Facts.
yeah, that's what you just don't want to get caught up in that situation. But I'll actually, like I said, it's gonna be interesting. I know
I
I'm
disagree though,
definitely.
Batman. I disagree, 817, because he say, I don't know if you had seen the comment he had made. It was about Kambosos retiring after this fight.
Oh
And
no.
I don't see that, bro. Kambosos can be one of the greatest white comeback stories ever. Think about it. 3 years, 4 losses from now, he come back and shock somebody. Yeah, I mean, pop one of these young boys. Man, boxing better when it's a white boxer at the top. I'm telling y'all now. Shit.
Yeah, he's in a I think he's in a good situation just because he's in Australia. They support their fighters. Like I said, Jeff Horn was still getting big fights in Australia after he lost to Crawford, and you know what I'm saying. And he started taking his L's. He took a couple L's, but I don't think he's gonna retire. He
Yeah,
ain't take
I
no
don't
beating
see
like that. He
retiring
ain't take
coming.
no beating for no retire, man. Like,
Nah,
no, he's
I don't see
definitely
the
good.
retiring coming,
And
bro. And
you got to remember, he won this big fight against Tiafimo, and you know what I'm saying, he was riding high, and then he lost. So I think that's just what it is. He fought he ain't never fought nobody like a Devin, to be honest. Styles make fights.
facts.
That's why I love boxing, because he lose to Devin, shoot, before he can knock out Romero or somebody, you know what I'm saying, other
Facts. You
fighters,
never
man.
know how that shit work. You
Yeah,
understand? Like shit.
Styles.
I just wouldn't be surprised later on down the line.
And I
If
don't
we
even want to
see
use
George
Romero.
Kambosos become a champion again after this. I really won't be surprised.
Me either.
I
The way
really won't
boxing
be
works.
surprised. So let's get to the girls, man. Let's get to the girls, the ladies. Cause I'm excited about these ladies' fights, man. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna. I'm more excited to see Alicia Bumgarner than. I'm excited to see both, but I want to see Alicia Bumgarner and Michaela. Man, I think that's the fight right there for me. Clarissa Shields too. So it's a nice double header. So I think Clarissa is definitely gonna. I'm rooting for her to win this fight. Uh, I hope it's entertaining. That's the most important thing. I hope it's entertaining, man. I think the last
That's
fight that
why.
what I mean, we want the girls to get the entertainment and get the shine recognition, because there's a lot of guys that's gonna be straight up, man. They don't support the women boxing. I get a lot of these inboxes and messages, bro, on a consistent basis. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, I see what you're doing, but man, listen, go back to talking to him. Talk about so and so. Like, they don't show the women that much love, and I do. I definitely do. I
Facts.
love the women boxing, man. But we got to be real. It's got to be entertainment too. I had one girl.
Did you
Shout
see?
out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. What you
Go
about to say?
ahead, bro.
I had one girl. Comment under my post. She thought I was talking. She thought it was me doing the commentary on the video that I posted with Alicia Bogart weighing in, and she said, women. That's why women need the same pay as men, because we cramp and we still come in there and fight, because we cramping and we still stand down and fight. And I was like, I ain't winning. I ain't even go in. I just told her I support her. That wasn't me doing the commentating. He said some things on there that was a little. They got under her skin, But I told her, I wanted to tell her. This is what I didn't tell her: is that, listen, women deserve to get great money. I just don't know to the same extent as men if they are selling like men, if they're getting people to sit in these seats and yes,
Now that become the responsibility of the men's side of that sport. Yeah, I mean, as a sport, you have a responsibility. That's just like I was talking about the WNBA and the NBA have a responsibility to see to it that those girls, yeah, I mean, have the same if not equal, close to it. Yeah, I mean, you can't have a LeBron James making more money than the whole WNBA.
I
His
disagree.
fucking contract is more money than, yeah, I mean, and I feel like men's boxing.
Though. I disagree, because it's about revenue. It's about people coming in there and getting that money back. If we ain't getting that money back, where are you gonna get it from, though, Mark?
You're right, bro, but you have to give them a chance to gain the revenue. Yeah, I mean, you have to put them in a position to be successful and for fans to actually want to see them.
But
so I feel like, go ahead.
No, that's where the entertainment comes from. The women has their ratings is low when the NBA ain't playing. Like, we can't sit there and say they
Exactly.
ain't being looked at because the NBA.
Well, that's the problem. You put them on in the summertime. Yeah, I mean, just like we could say that about women's boxing, because we had never seen women's boxing headline Madison Square Garden until Jake Paul made that shit happen. So technically, we could say that they didn't even get the stage that they deserve up until now. Like, shit, it's just too many things where $1 million payouts. Yeah, I mean, that's some new shit. Like, ain't no reason in hell when a fighter can be guaranteed 3-4 million before a fight, and these girls just now getting one.
Yeah, I get you. I get you from that standpoint. But the money, my thing is, you have fighters who are great fighters, men on the male side, who just would never generate tickets.
I can agree with that.
Undefeated, never lost, but would not generate enough money where they're going to make 7 or 8 million. They're just not going to do it. It's going to be you're filling up the arena. If you're not filling up the arena, you're not going to sit there and get the money that the Canelos is getting.
Right, but you have to put them in a position to be able to do so, which means you have to market them just like you market the Canelo.
I get that.
You have to put them in a Dallas Cowboys stadium worthy of putting that many fans and giving them the stage where fans would actually be have the opportunity to support it.
Okay,
Until you give them the stage that provides the opportunity, then we can't say that they failing. Like shit, that's us not giving them the same stage that we and our fighters actually feel entitled to right now.
Well, here's my thing to counter that. Guillermo Rigondeaux got a great opportunity. Guillermo Rigondeaux was headlining on many fights. He still would never become a star because of how he fought, my friend. It's because of how he fought. You got more, you have to educate people on his style more than people just look at the casuals. It's about attracting the casuals. The more you have to educate, the more people are going to be less interest. That's just how it is. That's how
Facts.
boxing has always worked.
Facts. That's why I appreciate everybody who subscribed to OTB Boxing Class. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Everybody don't like to learn.
But I've always looked at the women boxing as the same as certain fighters who are just not entertaining as much. Now we got women that are entertaining, so I'm not putting them all in the same category because women boxing is starting to be entertaining, and knockouts is always sold. So people want to see some knockouts. They want to see blood. This is when you looking at it from a promoter standpoint, you get why certain promoters pick and choose who they want on their roster and who they pick. Look what Eddie just did to Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius, you know, he cut him away, and he was undefeated. Top Rank did that to Albert Bell. Albert Bell's a great boxer. So you got to look at it's the formula that's been going on for years. You still want to give these people opportunities, but at the end of the day, I tell these fighters all the time, you still got to put asses in seats. You still got to entertain. Yes, you can go out there and you can be on the undercard. You can be on the undercard with great fights, but if you ain't knocking nobody out 9 times out of 10, you're not going to leave a person in the a memory lane where they sit there and say, I want to see him again. But if you
my only thing with that, bro, and that's why I said you have to give these girls an opportunity. Like, yeah, I mean, and when you have these events where you know that the whole world is watching, why wouldn't you use it to boost up that side of the sport?
Right.
You understand? Because these girls is actually taking, we done have 4 women's undisputed fights this year. Like, man, come on. They taking and making the fights. They actually doing the shit. You seeing boxers from DAZN go over to ESPN and fight. Yeah, I mean, they doing things that men not able to do because of the money. So why wouldn't we put a little bit there too? You understand? And as far as I'm concerned, it's boxers and promoters should look at it as their job to make sure that women's boxing is successful.
Right.
Like shit, that y'all have a responsibility to make sure that women's boxing is successful. Because when your ass want the Clarissa Shields fight, when your ass want the $1 million baby fight, you best believe your ass gonna have to pay for it. You understand? So why wouldn't you put yourself in position to where the longevity of this can really exceed its parameters? Like I don't get that. And shout outs to them, because I do feel like they did their thing this weekend. They did their thing with the promotion for these cards this weekend for these women. Shout outs to Top Rank. Shout outs to Sky Sports. You know what I mean? Who done been a part of all of the press conferences and all that shit. And yeah, I mean, I feel like the production and the hype for this fight, they really did their thing. You know what I mean? So you can see them paying more attention there. And I just want to see that continue for the growth of that side of the sport. And I always feel like they have a responsibility, because boxing is a sport first. Yeah, I mean, men's boxing ain't a sport. God damn it, boxing is the sport. So we have a responsibility to the sport of boxing first. You know what I mean? As much as to the financial gain from it. I get that, but some of this shit just getting out of hand now. Like we really getting at a point where we can't get the fights that we want in men's boxing, and we run into that shit every day. But we won't even sit down. We won't even entertain the thought of paying for women's boxing. Because if this fight card was pay-per-view, I'd love to see how many of y'all would have paid for it. That was going to be the capper fact question. If the women's fight card was pay-per-view, cap or fact on you paying for it. Because I guarantee you that 60% of y'all wouldn't. Hell, Errol Spence got the most stolen pay-per-views in a whole out of any fighter in boxing right now. So shit, I know y'all wasn't paying for no women, and half of y'all won't even pay for EJ.
Absolutely, yeah. I definitely, I agree with you. I think we need to start pushing it more because I look at it from both sides. Definitely being on the promoter side and looking at it how when you look at it from a promoter standpoint, you see how the business move. I remember saying this one time when it was talking about James Kirkland. I made this comparison with James Kirkland and Landy Laura. I said if I was a promoter and I was starting my own roster, I would pick James Kirkland first before Laura. Laura, the better boxer, but I would pick James Kirkland first. If I could pick him, get him first, I would get him because I know he's going to be entertaining and be able to put on a fight for the casuals because majority of the people that I'm bringing in that arena wants to see a fight. Now we go have to educate. We have to lure them into there to fall in love with our sport through brawls and fights, and then educate them. But you ain't gonna get nobody just with no Guillermo rigging out going 12 rounds if they ain't never been to a live boxing fight. And you tell them they coming back if this was the guy that y'all want us to come back and see, because you got to educate them so they don't know. So that's my thing when it comes to that. You have to find certain. We have to mix it. We definitely have to mix it up. But I'm all for the women box. We got a lot of women.
Shout out to Al Heyman and PBC for I just seen them. They had Sebastian Fundora's sister on last weekend, and that was the first time since Clarissa Shields and Hannah Gabriel's, I want to say, that PBC had a women's fight. So shout out to them, and I hope that y'all doing more about
we need a pipeline of that. A lot of promoters doing that, getting these women, girls. We got a lot of girls in Ohio.
Facts. We got girls in Ohio, so you understand. I ain't even gonna hold you. If y'all need Philly, shout out to the Raz podcast. I be getting hip to a lot of amateur fighters through them. Yeah, I mean they do a lot to promote a lot of they amateur fighters. But yeah, I mean as well as Breadman keep me tapped in with Philly. So yeah, I mean they got a lot of girls who coming up, you understand, as well as the B-more do too. But women's boxing, man, is gonna be exciting. And I really pray, as much as 3-minute rounds, I agree with that, bro. But at this rate, the sport itself is so young. We got it on a pedestal of women's boxing. Like I can remember Layla Ali, goddamn it, petitioning the USA, goddamn it, Olympic Committee. Like, you understand, about women's boxers and about accepting, women's boxers and shit. So, man, it ain't some shit that's been going on as long as Jack Johnson. You can't find no black and white film of women's boxing. You don't see that shit. Now, I got it dated back to the early 80s, maybe the 70s, but I don't even think it's that old. So, us saying that we expected to have this type of financial revenue when it's that young, it's unrealistic. Like shit, we got to do our job to maintain and to help it grow and to help educate people. Just as you said, I agree. I couldn't agree with you more when you said that, because I felt like that's how we grow the boxing nation. That's why my channel is OTB Boxing School. You understand? Because I feel like if we can make casual fans, if we can have casual fans thinking, knowing, looking for certain tendencies, looking for certain punches, you understand? Now you looking at the trainer. Now you listening to the commentator, seeing how much his ass don't know about boxing. And you have an intrigued audience, you understand? And then the sport can grow because now they can teach their daughters and their sons what to look for throughout the course of a fight. So for us to really grow this sport, like you say, we have to educate, you understand, the masses about what's great concerning this sport. But what you think about the Clarissa Shields Savannah Marshall fight? Who you got and why?
Oh man, well, I'm definitely going Clarissa Shields, but I haven't watched a lot of Savannah. That's why it's really hard for me to break
Oh
down
man, you
this
gotta
fight.
go check out the breakdown.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
go check
yeah.
out the
I'm
breakdown
gonna
on this
check. I
fight,
gotta check
man.
down the breakdown because I haven't really watched Savannah. I'd be lying to you if I sit there and said I watched Savannah. So, but I'm picking Clarissa. So I'm gonna definitely go back and watch some Savannah stuff today. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back and watch some of her fights and your breakdown video. So it's gonna help me a lot. So, but when it comes to Alicia and Michaela, I think Michaela is favored in this fight. Uh, against my Ohioan. That's another thing too. People keep talking about inboxing. That's another thing. That's a whole nother topic. But it's like, man, I thought she was from Ohio.
Everybody keeps saying she from the D. She ain't from the D. She from Fremont, Ohio. God damn it.
So I keep
Bro,
getting
tell them
that.
who run boxing.
Bro, it's so crazy, man. I'm like, what is going on? So, but here's the thing. I can't get too mad at that because she's the one telling them that. She's telling them she's from the D, man. So, and I'm letting them know that, like I said, she has some personal things in Ohio that happened or something. I might have to talk to her and see what's going on, but I'm not that concerned about it. If you can claim rep wherever you at, where you live, man, I have no problem with that. But it's just weird that you repped it for a while and now all of a sudden you switching up and you saying Detroit. Something happened. You know what I mean? So I'm not
Right.
sitting there. I got to tell people, you from Ohio, then that's what it is. But at the
I
end of the
think it
day,
was just the arms that the city of Detroit wrapped around her. Yeah, I mean, we know about how close Ohio and Detroit is already.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and our willingness to support them as well as their willingness to support us. Not only that, our amateurs come up fighting each other. Salute to Dirrell Deloach and the Bill and the family, the Brody. Appreciate you,
What's
Brody.
good, bro?
But yeah, I think it was just a matter of the city of Detroit really wrapping their arms around her once Salim died, once Ali Salim died. I think that, yeah, I mean, and then let's remember, yeah, I mean, she was still getting trained by Tony Harrison and helping him get through. Yeah, I mean, like they all grieved through the death of Ali Salim Ali Salam together. You understand? So once you go through something like that, I can see that. Yeah, I mean, but as long as they don't say it when they announce you as the undisputed champion of the world, they better say Fremont, Ohio then. Otherwise, goddamn it, then OTB gonna have
They ain't
some
gonna say that.
problems.
I think they gonna say Detroit. But here's my thing
Nah,
though.
hell nah. When they announce her, they announce from Fremont, Ohio, bro. If you look at the thing this morning, they say it from Fremont, Ohio.
Okay, I'm about to see that. I'm about to pay attention to that because I notice sometimes
Facts.
fighters do that, and I think fighters and athletes, period. I think we had this conversation on the phone where I said Little Bow Wow did this. Little Bow Wow was from Columbus, Ohio. Uh, he had a lot of bad experiences down in Columbus. When he came back, after doing tours and stuff, every time he came back, he was getting his chain took. He was getting a lot of people wasn't showing him love.
Yeah, we wasn't showing no love, and you deserve to get all of them chain snatched because when you got on, yeah, I mean, it just wasn't enough attention to the fact that you was from Ohio when you was running behind. Like shit, it took us until like shit, he was already huge before we even knew, before it was even circulating that he was from Columbus. You understand?
Right.
When that should have been something that you took with you. Yeah, I mean, you should have took Columbus with you when you was running behind Snoop, when you was goddamn it spitting all of the rhymes
I,
that she wrote for you.
I
Goddamn
get
it,
it,
you
but
should have took
he
them with
was
you.
young though. He was young. But my point is, it's no excuse why we ain't gonna take him in. My thing is, he was. This is where he was from. This is a city. That's where he was from. But he didn't start. He didn't talk about Columbus no more. He was talking about Atlanta, which is
Yeah, you
okay. I'm
ask his
okay
punk
with.
ass today, he gonna tell you he from Atlanta. Bitch, you
Right,
from Ohio.
right.
Quit
So
doing that weak
that's
ass
him.
shit. People in Ohio want to be from everywhere else.
Look, and then you got another one, Willie Parker, running back from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Uh, he was a running back for North Carolina. He didn't get that much playing time. I'm a Tar Heel. I like the Tar Heels, so I knew this story very well. He got drafted as a free agent through the draft by the Steelers, and he became one of the best running backs. Got 2 Super Bowls with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and every time they announced his college, he always mentioned his high school. He never mentioned the college he went to. So I look at Alicia Bumgarner,
What
whatever
college you go
happened.
to?
He went to North Carolina. He was a Tar Heel.
Right.
So he just didn't mention it when they started talking about what schools college they go to. Every time they announce it on Monday night or something, or
Nah, that shit weak as hell. I ain't
yeah,
even
they
gonna
do.
hear that shit the time of day. We ain't even
But
about to keep on
back to
talking about
but
that
back to
weak
what,
ass shit. Who'd
but
you
back
have
to
on the Savannah Marshall fight? 'Cause
uh,
I remember you saying you had Clarissa Shields,
I got
but
Clarissa. Look, he said, "Nah,
yeah,
look."
we ain't even gonna waste our time on that weak ass shit, bro.
Clarissa, I got Clarissa because I haven't really seen too much of Savannah, but I know Savannah is definitely going to be game. So I want to see more footage on that. So I don't really like making predictions on fighters I've never seen. But when it
All
comes to
right,
that,
I'll break it down for you. Savannah, man, she's big and she don't fight like she big. The
oh, okay.
cream of her crop is her damn feet. The girl could have been the best power forward in basketball. Her feet is that damn good. Like when I say some people could have been successful at anything, like she say, I just so happened to go to the boxing gym and like it. But I bet you she was good at tennis. She was good at basketball. She was good at damn near everything she did because the girl to be that big and has such good feet is something that we I don't know, coaches just they mouths water when we see big man with good feet. When we see big kids, fat boys who light on their feet. You understand? So to sum her up, man, she's great feet, great in the pocket. Got a lot better on her head movement. Love to fight off the back foot, not so much as a pressure fighter. She really put pressure on you, like Adrian Broner, you understand? Gervonta Davis, where they put that pressure on you, but they ain't throwing no punches. So you react to them being in your space, and she's able to capitalize because she's the bigger girl. She has a reach advantage, and her power, you understand, from that distance with that type of reach, it's hard to deal with. You understand? But we've seen, I got some film up. If y'all go to that breakdown, man, where you can jump on her ass. You know what I mean? And just like any back foot fighter, you know what I mean? They have to download. When you fighting off the back foot, y'all, you watching shoulders with the shoulder aspect that if this one move, this punch coming. So the whole time I'm watching shoulders and I'm trying to time which hand is coming and how it's coming and I mean where I'm gonna go and how I'm gonna counter you. You understand? So any fighter who jump on her ass, you understand, then you can capitalize and you can be successful in fighting her. It's just a matter of letting her regroup, gain the distance, you understand? And for her to be that big, she has an advantage on everybody that she fight, with the exclusion of Clarissa Shields, which is why I think Clarissa Shields is going to be successful because she able to take a lot of punches that she shouldn't be taking. You feel me? So within her being so good in the pocket and her being able to slip and roll and get off the line, all that shit look good until you get somebody in there who got a real orchestrated pressure as Clarissa Shields will and does, and has the same ability to slip and roll on the line with you. You understand? So I really don't see her winning that fight. I think Clarissa Shields win that fight. I really the key to me within that fight is not gonna be foot placement. I won't be looking at the feet as much as I'll be looking at Clarissa Shields' attention to the body work. The body work early in that fight is gonna tell you how successful she'll be and for how long she'll be successful. You understand? But
patience.
Gotta say that 817. Gotta say that, bro. But yeah, though, I think that she beat her to the body, and I think that she's very successful in doing it. And within her pissing Clarissa, yeah, I did. Did you see the press conference where Savannah talking about she ain't want to have sex with her and all that weird shit trying to get Yeah, bro, she went there. Oh, if y'all ain't watched that shit, man, I forget who said something. Somebody said something in these comments about it, so I had to address it, man. But
she said that she wanted to have sex with her.
Man, she say, "Are you mad we didn't have sex?" I say, man, she trying to get the goat pissed. And let me tell y'all something about anybody that's great. You don't piss them off. You catch them slipping. You catch them on that day in the gym when they don't want to be there. Yeah, I mean, y'all remember when Chris Bosh cousins was talking shit to LeBron, he went off. Man, you don't piss off the great ones, man. Trust me, they don't need a reason other than themselves to be great. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
I think that Savannah then dug herself a ditch that it's gonna be bitch to climb out of. Yeah, I mean that's gonna
Mm.
be a bitch to climb out of because I have a lot of respect for Clarissa Shields' work ethic. And once you piss her off and you put her in the matrix, yeah, I mean we've seen Clarissa fight where once she get hit, now she go in the matrix. You
Yep.
understand? Because
Mm-hmm.
now you done woke her up. You understand? And when you great, sometimes you need somebody or something to wake your
You
ass up.
what? Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
I think that her being great is gonna be a lot to deal with.
Well, yeah, yeah. I think that's gonna be
And
interesting,
I
man.
know you got Baumgardner. I know
Yeah, I
you
got.
got.
I'm listen. I'm picking Baumgartner. I'm picking Baumgartner. I think she's the more athletic. I think she has more punching power. But I think Michaela work rate. If she gets her in that pocket and they are, she's gonna be. I think Michaela is a monster, bro. She is a monster. And I think it's gonna come. If Alicia could keep her distance, man, and control
Hold
the
on,
fight.
somebody just hit the cash app. Go ahead, bro. Let me
Shout out
see.
whoever did that. Show the
Yeah, let me
love,
see
man. That's
who in
what's
the
up.
cash app. Definitely gonna read your
Shout
comment.
that
Go
out.
ahead,
But
bro.
yeah,
Keep cooking.
if she can maintain fight her fight, keep her on the outside, you know what I mean, and catch her and counter. She has great timing. Alicia Bumgarner has great timing. Good timing. She has good timing. And if she can catch her coming in with some shot, I would love to see a knockout. I would definitely love to see. I just Michaela tough, man. She could take some shots. She is very, very tough. She's a very, very tough girl. I respect her. She beat one of our Ohio legends, Kashmir Jackson. Shout out. You know what I mean? Was a hell of an amateur out of Cleveland. She beat her in the amateur. So she done fought some of the best talent around the world, man, being an Olympian herself. So she's been around. So this is definitely a big fight, man, for Alicia Bumgarner. But I think she could pull it off. I'm not. That's what I said. I think I'm favoring Alicia Bumgarner. I'm rooting for her, but I know Michaela is favored. But with all respect, man, I know she's the favorite going in this fight, man. It's that work rate, man.
Oh, that's the Brody. That's Swaz. Appreciate you, Swaz, hitting that cash
Okay.
out, man.
Shout
That's
out,
who made.
man.
That's who let us know about the. I mean, that's who he had just said something about the her saying that she wanted to have sex with her type shit. But
Mm.
let me put it up for everybody, man. Everybody, the cash app is open, man. We so close to being monetized, y'all. If y'all don't know, man, I need everybody to tell a friend, tell a friend. We at 80. We like 70 subscribers from 1,000. So yeah, I mean, I'd appreciate it if everybody tell a friend, subscribe to OTB Boxing School because we definitely work and we under 100 videos, over 130,000 likes. I mean, over 130,000 views. So the work definitely speak for itself, man, as well as the shows.
But go ahead. What's your thoughts on it, man? On
Oh
that
man, I
fight.
told you, man. I think Michaela Merrick Bumgarner, Michaela Merrick has some tendencies. I wish I could have. I tried to break this fight down for y'all several times. If y'all don't know, man, me and DAZN is big beefing right now. Like, man, they my Triple G Canelo breakdown. Man, dude took my shit verbatim. You know what I mean? And during the pre-fight telecast, I'm still a fan of boxing, so I'll always cover these fights and watch these fights, not only for me, but for y'all. But they took some film, man, and they used my shit verbatim. And they blocked the video from y'all being able to watch it. You understand? Which
What?
I'm yeah. So they blocked my shit and then displayed it to the public as theirs, which you do own it once. Yeah, I mean, I reanalyze what I see out of the telecast. However, the professionalism within you actually telling somebody to say this, I don't know whether you tell them to say it or whether these videos are recommended because I've spoken with one producer who have told me that the 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 promotional company recommended my video to the commentators. You understand? But the professionalism within you using my exact words
Wow.
and vocabulary verbatim, y'all. It was like a roller coaster. You seeing your work finally hit, yeah, I mean the TV, but it's not your actual work. So you understand, and to watch somebody else just take my shit verbatim piss me off. Not only that, the homie Box Talk 1-on-1, all students, faculty is, if you, goddamn it, even know where OTB Boxing School is, which I'm sure all of y'all do because you're here, I need y'all to make sure you subscribe to Box Talk 1-on-1, as well as Ohio Runs Boxing, the YouTube page, you understand, as well as the Instagram page. But I need y'all to make sure y'all subscribe to these pages, as well as Everything Boxing, my brother Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and as well as G5 Gabe. Make sure Glove Up Boxing, because all of these channels, man, they are instrumental in the growth of OTB Boxing School. And they took 50,000 subscribers from the Brody, man. And that really rubbed me the wrong way when they struck Box Talk. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. And for somebody who offered his film to me so I can give it to y'all so I don't have to deal with the zone, you understand? I need every student. I need every part of the faculty. If you got a key, if you even throw some shit in the
They
trash
took
can,
50 from who?
50,000 subscribers, bro. They struck his channel. He was 50,000 deep, 50,000 subs in. They struck his channel. He had to build it from scratch. So I'ma always help him grow, just like y'all help me grow. Y'all light a fire under my ass. I need all of y'all to help. Yeah, I mean, Brody, stay motivated to give us the content, which he does, and he have all the fights up. You understand? He go to the fights and then he post them. So if you can't pay for a pay-per-view fight,
Oh, they gave him 3 strikes.
yeah, they game, man. They just struck him all at once though, because like me, I like if they ever strike my ass again, they just gonna strike me all at once and kill my whole channel. Which is why I'd rather just not even touch the DAZN film. But back to the Alicia Bumgarner, I really wanted to break that fight down, man. Michaela Mayer has some tendencies that she does where she ducks her head down to the size of her opponent. She fights at the size of her opponent, and not only that, she has one speed. Yeah, I mean, and that one speed is go. So when you can't orchestrate your pressure because you're so used to fighting on at this one speed, then you'll be easier to time. And for a level boxer, as I have Alicia Bumgarner in my grade book, I definitely think that she'll be able to time her. Not only that, Michaela Mayer loses defensive purpose at the end of transitions. You understand? Meaning, once she shoot her cadence, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, she gonna be wide open in there. And a lot of times she drop her hands when she throws, like she don't get her hand back to stay on the phone. We call that shit holding the phone, because you gotta always stay on either hand. And she drops her hand a lot, which is how Jennifer Hine landed right hands, how Meducci landed right hand after right hand. You see her hit with right hand after right hand. So when she say Alicia Bumgarner don't have nothing but the right hand, well, Heifer, how the fuck you gonna stay away from it? Is the question you need to be asking. Because I keep seeing your ass get hit with them back to back to back to back to back. So yeah, man, I have Alicia Bumgarner in that fight by stoppage. I think that she stopped her. I think that she hurt her, and the volume of punches don't drop her. But I think that it's just gonna be a different experience. Y'all remember the first time you got your ass whooped, first time you got punched in the nose and your eyes start watering? Yeah, I mean, it's just certain shit that you got to be really mentally strong and prepared for her to really be successful. And I think that all her deficiencies lean into Alicia Bumgarner's proficiency. So I really think that Alicia Bumgarner is more than effective, and she puts us on watch. And I'm gonna be the first to say it. Amanda Serrano, Alicia Bumgarner. Damn, bro, where you go? Think his signal might have dropped or something, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it first, man. Alicia Bumgarner, Amanda Serrano, big fight. I feel like maybe two of the top 3 to 5 women's boxers, pure boxing level. Yeah, I mean, you talking about pure technicalities of boxing, the science, the sweet science of boxing, man. I feel like we would really be in for a treat if we can get that fight, man. Next up, we got Wilder Helenius. Bro say he think that, yeah, that's what I'm wondering, Brody. I'm about to drop you another link, man. I ain't kick you out, bro. You know, I ain't never put you out to school. Shit, you got a key like I do. I think that was your connection or something, man. I don't know what that was. But I'm definitely about to drop the link for you again, as well as anybody else who want to come up and cook with us. Y'all definitely more than welcome. Yeah, nah, I ain't escort you the teacher out. I ain't escort you out to school. You a principal like I am, bro. Like shit, you family, Brody. So go ahead, shoot back through. But I got Alicia Bumgarner, as I said, man, in that fight. Also want all of y'all to make sure y'all tune in early. Try and check out Caroline Dubois, Daniel Dubois' sister, man. When I watched her in her debut, she really impressed me, man. And I think that her and O'Shea Jones is gonna be fucking like heaven for women's boxing. You're gonna have possibly the best of the UK, and you're gonna have the best of the USA. I'm not sure about the Olympic pedigrees and where they missed each other within the Olympics, but I believe Caroline Dubois is an Olympian as well. And I like what I see out of her, bro. The girl can box. Like she's a much better boxer than her brother.
Yeah, definitely. I like her. She's good. I didn't see her. So you was picking Alicia before I went out, and I guess it was on my end. It was saying the internet service. I was like, I thought it was saying yours.
Yeah, I know that was your end, bro. I ain't gonna never kick you out of the school you helped build. For all of y'all
Man,
that don't know, real talk, man. Hey, for everybody that don't know, man, he was one of the first people who told me that I seen something different when we would just talk boxing. So when y'all see OTB Boxing School and we approaching 1,000 subscribers or we 20,000 views,
you're a real supporter.
Yeah, I mean, just know, man, that's somebody who instrumental in me even believing in myself and what I seen enough to give it to y'all. So you always gonna have a key to the school.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll fight Caroline on. She on the girls' card. Caroline fighting on the girls' card, bro, with Savannah Marshall and Alicia Bumgarner. And I believe she is one of the preliminary fights.
What
I'm
weight
not
class?
sure
I
if
think
she on the main card.
I think he asked for a weight class.
Oh, well, weight she fight. I don't know. She's still fighting catch weights. It's only gonna be her second professional fight. So they about to play around with these weights while they look
find
at
out where she's comfortable at.
Yeah, and then while they look at the scale of the competition within these weight classes. You know what I mean? Let's not act like the business of boxing don't exist. We all know it does. So I'm not too disappointed in that aspect, as much as I'm intrigued just to see her and to see how they develop her. Like I don't think the Zone's ever built a star. I think the closest they got to stars that they are responsible for their marketability is like Ryan Garcia. So for her to be, I mean, one of their opportunity to really build a star, I mean, I really look forward to seeing how they do so with Caroline. But let's get to the Robert Helenius fight, because you had a real interesting perspective. We got 25 people in the building. I need all 25 y'all.
Shout out, 25. That's what's up.
I need everybody smash that like button, man. But you had an interesting perspective. Yeah, that's what I good move, Swa. I appreciate that, Queen. Yeah, she around the 137 mark. Salute to Jose San Antonio 210. Appreciate you, Brody. Everybody smash that like button. But yeah, you had an interesting perspective when it came to the Helenius fight, man. Really got me over here thinking. Go ahead, shoot, bro.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I thought that was my way of thinking going into this fight, or why I wanted to see it, because I thought I think Robert Helenius has a good chance of winning this fight. he's no pushover, man. I think Wilder coming back and getting into a fight like this is really, really good for him to see where he's at, because I feel like the blueprint.
Just do boxing. Ain't see you creeped in, Brody. Appreciate you tapping in with me.
Shout out, shout out. But just seeing the blueprint is out for Wilder. Can Robert
Defender of greatness. Appreciate you.
go through with the blueprint and stop Deontay Wilder? The only question I think will come to this fight is will Wilder be able to actually keep his distance, keep the fighters up off of him, where he can extend his right hand, that beautiful right hand he got. You know what I mean? Because you can smother him, man. You can actually smother Wilder and get on the inside and smother that shot. But that's what's gonna, if Robert can take that punch, it's gonna be a long night for Wilder. But
Appreciate you, Defender of greatness.
And a
Please
lot of
subscribe,
people
smash the like button for me, bro.
Yep, a lot of people don't take Wilder's right hand. So Wilder is one of the hardest punchers of all time. That's not even a debate, man. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see what Robert Haney is, what he does in this fight, and if Wilder lands that right hand. Because no matter what the outcome of that fight is, Wilder always find an opportunity to land that darn right hand. No matter what, it seems like it comes from out of nowhere, you know. So, but I think this fight is definitely, it's going to be very, very interesting to see Robert Helenius' team.
There was that in the building, the Brody.
There was also another interview that I was going to post up with the great Emmanuel Stewart, when he mentioned 3 fighters that he felt like was going to be at the top of the tier. And Robert's name was mentioned with Tyson Fury and Wilder in that interview, which was so crazy. But Robert didn't end up being where he was supposed to be. He ended up taking some losses. But Emmanuel Stewart, it was just ironic for him to be mentioning just those 3 fighters' names, you know what I mean? Being around him. He knows his boxing. You know, he said Wilder would be at the top, and Tyson Fury. And he also had questions about Robert Hernandez. He also said he didn't think he was going to be a champion. So it's like, you know, it's kind of crazy watching that interview and seeing how that all unfold. But yeah, that's my take on this fight, though. I think it's going to be interesting, man. Everybody just looking at it like, oh, easy work for Wilder. I hope it's easy work. That's all I can do. I'm rooting for Wilder. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. He gave me a shout out a couple years ago. He's the reason why I started my Instagram, tagging me. And I didn't even have an Instagram to be tagged in. So
salute the bomber. He responsible. Yeah. He part of the reason we have an Ohio runs box
on the IG. So I got on Instagram, man, and the rest was history after that, man. But yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting fight, man. So what's your take, man? Go ahead and break it down, man.
Man, if you don't know, easy work is a light statement for the competitiveness of this fight. I have the same worries a lot of y'all have. Yeah, I mean, well, how will Deontay Wilder respond if he get hurt? Yeah, I mean, will his legs be there for him? We not gonna find none of that shit out in this fight. Robert Helenius has some deficiencies. First of all, he liked to fight from the same distance that Deontay Wilder is very comfortable at. You understand? Meaning, he don't want to get in your shit and fight in a pocket and tear your ass up. He want to fight from that mid-range level where he can get his full arm behind his punch. You understand? And then he have such a, like, remember, you know how we say Devin has such a attention to defensive detail that he's not allowed to, he can't really sit on his punches. Robert Helenius do some shit where he almost put his head back when he go to punch you. Like he worried about, y'all got to go watch the breakdown, man. I'll show you this shit in film. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Y'all know if I'm gonna say something, I can show it to you. You understand? Salute to Opulent LDTV in the building. Hey, everybody go subscribe. Make sure you drop your link. If you ain't got a wrench, I'm about to make sure you wrenched up. Drop your link, though. Everybody go subscribe to Op. I love the growth that I'm seeing, bro. I love the motivation that I'm seeing. You helping motivate me. You know what I mean? As we always do for each other at TWT, the winning team. That's just what we do. But But yeah, though, y'all, he got some shit that he do, y'all, where he put his head back when he go to punch you. So he be more worried about getting hit than he is worried about landing his punch. And that's scary when you talking about fighting somebody with the timing of a Deontay Wilder. You understand? That's really that's really gonna be his detriment. And then it's the elbow guard. Like, man, if we done seen Deontay Wilder split King Kong Ortiz high guard, yeah, we definitely working. Salute to SAB1. Appreciate everybody tapping in, man. We definitely working though. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all get to that breakdown because I definitely show you that. And then not only that, he has a high elbow guard where he try and catch the majority of the punches with this high elbow guard. You are gonna see Deontay Wilder wrap his arm around. Deontay Wilder has excellent punch placement. You don't have that type of knockout resume without great punch placement. So, yeah, I mean, I want everybody to know that each round that we get out of Deontay Wilder, we're blessed to get it. You understand? Because he can knock him out at any given time. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit gonna be there. However, I want to see Deontay Wilder build off of the last fight. We've seen him starting to incorporate that jab, but he stepped with it. So his weight transition was easy for Tyson Fury at the time. Salute to Mr. Mechanical stepping in the build, and that's the Brody. Appreciate you tapping in with me. Salute to Love One Down Gaither. I think that's what it said. Oh, no, that's Levine Down Gaither. That's the homie, man. Wow. Salute to Levine Down, man. Appreciate you tapping in, Brody. That's the family right there, man. Everybody definitely smash a like on your way in. But yeah, the high guard, Deontay Wilder gonna do what he want with that elbow guard. But like I was saying, we blessed to get to see him, and we just want to see him build off of the things we seen him do in the Tyson Fury fight. We seen him incorporate the jab, but he stepped with it. So when he stepped with it, you was able to time his weight transition. Then he shot that ugly ass jab down to the body he kept doing with Tyson Fury, which was just to keep Tyson Fury on the line and to check his distance to see. Because if you notice, after he shot that jab, he went a lot after that. Because once he seen and check the distance, Deontay Wilder is going to close the distance. That's what he does. He has an 83-inch reach. He going to have a plus 4-inch reach advantage in this fight. So each round that this go on, Champ is giving us these rounds. Understand that. And I believe he needs these rounds. Beats everybody except Joyce and Fury. I think he fucked Joe Joyce up. And he line up Alexander Usyk. All y'all gonna hear all of this goofy.
I don't know about everybody because we got a future Jared. The ones at the top.
Yeah. Now Jared, Big Baby Jared Miller about the only damn one that fight with some defensive purpose out of all the heavyweights. So any heavyweight that don't have no defensive purpose, you ain't got no goddamn chance against a fighter like Deontay Wilder.
No.
This man got the highest goddamn knockout ratio in boxing, man. Dude, crazy.
Yep. And
like, man, look.
And they try to downplay that all the time. I just laugh. Like, man, you can't do that. You can't try to change the narrative on his punching power. When you're knocking out that many guys, you can't even find other heavyweights to get the same KO ratio.
AJ64.
With the same opponents. You just won't have it. You won't have it. You know what I mean? So he's special, man. He's special. And speaking on that, not trying to change the subject. We still talking about.
Nah, you good, bro. You know we be jumping everywhere anyway.
But no, the pay-per-view. People were upset that it's a pay-per-view. I felt, and I don't know if you remember me saying this. I said Wilder's punching power, what he gave us on free TV already, he's deserved to be on pay-per-view against anybody. He is the product. You know what I mean? Like, he brought heavyweight boxing back. So I don't have a problem with him being on a pay-per-view against Robert. And think about it. It was Mike Tyson fought Peter McNeely. Well, he fought on pay-per-view against Peter. Like, let's be real here. You know what I mean? Like, Peter wasn't deserving to be on no pay-per-view with Mike Tyson.
TWT, appreciate you tapping in with me, brother. Go ahead, smash the like.
We knew Mike Tyson was the product. Let's just keep it real. He was the knockout artist. We wanted to see knockouts. He gave it to us. So I think Wilder is a very devastating puncher that you want to see live or on pay-per-view, because you think it's a possibility your body gonna hit the ground, man.
Well, Dondada, it has no buzz because the opponent, it's a comeback fight, first of all. Yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
second off, I agree with bro. Deontay Wilder should always be on the on pay-per-view. The likes of Tank can fight Rolly Romero and knock his ass out and not have to pay to watch it. He can knock out Leo Santa Cruz weight division, but moving up to a new weight division that he ain't
Right,
never fought at before. I
right.
paid for that shit. You damn right I'm paying for champ. Now,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Wilder, you talking about the most title defenses as a heavyweight. You talking about an era when I hate to create the I hate the goddamn it quote the great Emmanuel Stewart twice in one show, but knockout sale. Shit, let's be real, knockout sale. So, like bro just was telling y'all, yeah, I mean, we always gonna want to see that. Not to mention, like AJ64 just said, salute to Brody, man, but he's a warrior. So anytime you have a boxer and a heavyweight who's willing to go out on his shield, yeah, I mean, to give the fans, to give y'all what we expect out of this sport.
Yeah.
That's what we
Absolutely.
expect out of this barbaric ass sport.
Yeah.
You understand? So I feel like he'll always be worthy of my money when it comes to pay-per-view. I feel like they realize that. That's why you have a Frank Sanchez on that card. That's why you have a Gary Antonio Russell on that card. You understand? You got Vito Milnicki on the preliminary card. So yeah, I mean, I feel like they definitely capitalized and realized that this fight wasn't gonna be nowhere close to a 50-50 fight. And within the course of that, yeah, I mean, they gave us a good fight card. I love the whole Deontay Wilder fight card. I love every fighter that I'm gonna see on that PBC card. And while we on this subject, everybody can cut this shit out blaming Al for this fucking fight. If I see one more y'all, goddamn it, get on here blaming Al for this fucking fight, hey, we gonna have some problems, man. I ain't gonna hold,
So
man. And talking about Al trying to get somebody, this somebody who got sued for paying his fighters too much. So, goddamn it, I'll be damned if I listen to some of the shit that y'all saying within this YTC boxing community, man. This shit just getting outrageous. This shit ain't got nothing to do with Al. Al ain't dicking his fighters. They talking about some Al beating Errol Spence. Now Errol Spence won. Al just beating everybody. Now Al beating everybody. But hold on, man. What the fuck would you motherfuckers been watching if HBO crumbled and goddamn it wasn't no PBC? I'll wait. How many stars Top Rank them built? I'll wait. How many motherfucking, hey, how many pay-per-view cards have you bought from Top Rank to be sitting here talking about Al trying to stop the check? Come on now. Like, man, all the shit this man do for boxing, now y'all gonna put it on him? Now, don't get me wrong. I criticize him when it's due because this being the first time that you had a woman's card on since Hannah Gabriel's and Clarissa Shields is ridiculous. And then the only woman that you gonna fucking show us is Sebastian Fundora's sister, who fucking 10 inches taller than the girl she fighting. This girl fucking 5'1", she fucking 6 foot, and this gonna be the girl that you do show us when you do show us a woman's fight. So don't get it twisted. Yeah, I mean, as much as OTB out for the state of Ohio, we gonna call a duck when we see it. We ain't gonna make it no motherfucking goose.
Yeah, that's what I say all the time. I'm with you. Listen, you've seen my status where I said, and people were trying to say I came up with an excuse. I said no. I just
shout out to Bomac. I seen him reach out to you on that status.
Bomac actually said that he liked it what I said. So but he never debunked it. Never debunked it. So I want to make sure when I'm telling y'all what I'm about to say, I said this and I said this. I said this is the first time in boxing history. Pay attention. This is the first time in boxing history that Al Heyman has negotiated with a fighter who don't trust him. First time.
Facts.
with a fighter. So what happens when you negotiating with a fighter who don't trust you? He's asking questions. He wants to see more. Now he's going to treat you like you're going to rob him,
And
and it's going to make
if I'm Terrence Crawford, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna give you the mic right back,
yeah.
bro. But if I'm Terrence Crawford, for all of y'all saying that he shouldn't want his money, I have to know how big the pot of gold is before you go in that motherfucker and tell me you gonna give me 30% of the pot of gold.
Right.
Now I shouldn't want to see the motherfucking pot.
Right.
Now make this shit make sense.
Right.
Because I want to see y'all write these contracts for y'all kids this way. When John Calipari and them come knocking on the goddamn door.
Right. Now here, let me finish. So this is my thing with the Terrence Crawford. I actually like this. I have no problem with Crawford uh asking him questions, making the negotiation really intense. They're going back and forth because both of these parties both have something they want. Let's just keep it in respect. They both have something they want. So Crawford pushing Al is really, really dope to see, in my opinion. That's why this negotiation. I want to see the fight, but I love that these guys are going back. Now, Crawford said he didn't said he signed to everything. He agreed to everything. So we don't know what else is going on. But my thing is Crawford is not coming to the table saying yes, 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 even though he
Facts.
wants to fight with Earl. And you
Facts.
have to respect that because he has the WBO belt.
And,
But
and bro, my problem with him is if your ass ain't sitting at the table talking about yes, 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 then don't tell Blue Blood to push a fucking narrative that say that you saying yes, 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 yes. Like,
right,
come on, man. Like
right.
now it's just a whole bunch of weird
Yeah.
ass, weak ass shit going on.
Yeah, because we don't know, and that's the thing. That's why you can't really take sides when it comes to this. You have to look at it different ways because, again,
Y'all
some
look at
people
that
say,
shit straight down the middle, y'all.
"Yep," because some
Love the
people,
sport, not the fighter.
yeah, because some people were saying, "Well,
About to get some
now
shirts
all of
that
a
say that
sudden,
shit with my
Earl,
OTB. It's gonna be OTB on the front, and on the back is gonna say "Love the sport, not the fighter."
yep, that's real. That's a
Coining that
good one."
shit.
But Crawford has to. What I was about to say, I forgot. Lost my train of thought where I was going with it.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I threw
No, no,
you
it's cool,
all
it's cool,
out.
it's cool. Oh, no, 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 I was talking about the fans was talking about Crawford being oh, if Crawford is so don't trust Al, how did he trust Bob? Well, first think about it. You got to trust somebody first in order for them to break your trust. Then you start
Fact,
looking at everybody else. So he has
fact.
to trust somebody. It's like a broken relationship. When you get in a bad relationship, the next one gonna be a little tougher for the one that's still trying to fall, want to love you, and you're not gonna be open as much. So I think Crawford
Facts.
made some bad business
Salute to the
decisions.
faculty just joined us in the building today. You know he always late whenever we having the teachers meeting and shit. Cal TBS in the building.
Shout out, man. But yeah, Crawford. Man, I lost my train of thought again. What I was about to say, man. What was I talking about?
My ass keep throwing you off. My
No, no, it's
bad,
cool, it's
bro,
cool. No,
man.
no, but no, no. But I
Nah,
was
you was
talking
talking
about.
about Crawford and how they shouldn't accept anything. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, yeah. How Crawford is just taking his time. He's taking his time, and but he's been hurt. That's what I was meant to say. I was talking about him being hurt, and made bad business decisions with Bob Arum, then resigning, and then get a advisor that's running from the police. That's under invested. I'm going for Crawford. I'm team Crawford all day, y'all. But I'm gonna call this out. He's made bad business decisions,
facts.
and
And can't nobody disagree with that.
absolutely. So you got to understand going into this negotiation, he got a decent team now, and they're going to try to get him the best deal possible. And I respect that. I think this fight will get made. I just think everybody else got to stop. This is another thing. Stop with this ducking stuff. Crawford is not ducking and Earl is not ducking. They both want the fight. We got to stop with this. Oh, he's ducking. He don't really want it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of this shit.
We got to stop. I like y'all really believe y'all self when y'all say this. Like, do y'all? Like, this
Like,
is funny to me. But no, these guys definitely want it. This is just the politics of the sport. They're gonna get it done, but it definitely ain't gonna be this year. I definitely think they're fighting in January or February. It's too close. They ain't announcing nothing in November. A fight at this magnitude.
well, and Dondada, we can't possibly act like he shouldn't have signed that damn contract in 2018, regardless of the guaranteed money. Yeah, I mean, if we gonna hold anybody else feet to the fire for the business decisions that they make, that was a dumbass deal to sign. You don't re-sign with them. You've already been undisputed. So you don't need them to maintain that to achieve that. You understand? However, the next accomplishment that you look to maintain, you can't accomplish that over there. So you understand? We ain't gonna sit here and act like that wasn't no dumbass decision. That was
But
a
you know,
dumbass decision. And I get it, bro. Like, you understand, coming from, you know what I mean, business terms, economics 101. Say you go for the guaranteed money. You don't go for what you think gonna be there. You understand? And if y'all don't know, I'm telling y'all now, go for what you know. Don't go for what you think gonna be there. However, when you believe in greatness and you believe that you great, like if y'all don't know, I had to believe in my film. I had to believe in what I would show y'all and what I seen. That's why I said, bro, helping me believe in what I seen was just as instrumental as key naming my channel. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't know, Mr. Everything Boxing, name my channel. You understand? I was outside the box before. So you understand? I had to believe in what I seen. You understand? And when you believe in what you see, then that's greatness. And you can step out on that limb and fail or succeed. Yeah, I mean, you can deal with it. Then that's when you know you great. So you understand, as much as going for what you know is always the right business decision, when you chasing greatness, then you have to move accordingly. And he just what?
He did not think, yeah, he took some years off making re-signing with Top Rank, and I can't really defend that as much. I just won't defend that. But
I
again,
know he family. That's the brother.
go ahead. You want to read some chat or just going through
Nah,
them?
go ahead, cook, bro. I'm about to give him the stage in a minute. I liked it that comment.
Okay.
He said he should have stayed with Bob. It could have been a co-promotion, and each promoter would have paid their fighter like Fury versus Wilder. Fury versus
No, I don't think
Wilder had
I
a
get it.
rematch clause, and
I get it, but
you had a
that fight
controversial
wasn't.
first fight. Go
I
ahead,
think
bro.
no, I don't think that fight was big enough at that. That's the reason why they were stalling. If you're gonna be a free agent, you come over there and you sign with PBC and you fight on their side. I don't understand why a lot of these, and that's what he said is I get
We
it.
about to wrap up in like 20, 30 minutes, Cal. I guess I'm a Kyle Key. I guess Key ain't come on. So we gonna wrap
Okay.
up at about 5:30, close to 6 o'clock,
But
man.
yeah, I get it saying that. But there are certain promoters who definitely make maneuver to have in-house fights. Devin Haney, when he was a free agent and he was mandatory to Lomachenko, what do you think they do? They got a franchise title to maneuver around him because he was an outsider and had an in-house with Teofimo. That was an in-house fight. This is how these promoters move. It was a good fight. They really didn't blast them enough for that duck move. But again, Devin was a big risk who was a free agent who could have took the marbles and kept it pushing. Now that he signed 3 to 4 fights with Top Rank, guess what? He can get the Lomachenko fight because it's almost considered in-house when you sign multiple fights. So that's the position with Crawford that Al was trying to get him in.
I can
Everybody that
agree with
leave
that,
Top Rank
Levine.
signed 2 to 3 fight deals. Manny Pacquiao had no problem signing with Al Heyman. It's just that when it came to Crawford, it was like, okay, what is going on? What is you hearing about Al that you don't want to go over there and sign a
Well,
multi-fight?
and I don't even know if it's I couldn't even put it on the Daniel Kinahan shit. You understand? First of all, we got a no snitch policy at OTB Boxing School. That's all students, faculty. God damn it! If you walk past, or if you scroll past OTB Boxing School, man, salute my brother. Knockout Boxing 86 TV.
It's
Great
funny.
debate last night, man. All the way around, bro. I love watching it, man. I love just being a part of it, man. I love what you're doing for the sport of boxing, bro. And I love what you're doing for our culture, giving us and showing us that as black men, we can agree to disagree and we ain't got to whoop nobody ass. Like, y'all don't know, man. When I lost my debates, that was the first time I might have lost the argument that I ain't have to fuck somebody up afterwards. You understand? So, I have to, I have to besides, yeah, I mean, me and Brody, but yeah, me and Brody talking, we disagree a lot. So shit, we just we have hour-long boxing conversations. So I don't
Right.
even count, bro. Like, you understand? But salute to the Brody, man, and salute to what you're doing for our culture. I don't know if you realize how big and how instrumental that is, not just to the boxing community, bro, but to us as a culture.
Appreciate you, bro, and shout out to you and my brother Ohio Runs Boxing, man. Hope y'all doing good today. I'm ready to go to sleep early, wake up. First start. Mark Nash, why you Mark Nash? What's up, bro? Salute to you, man. You were talking about me on your members only. Why you put it on the members only, bro? Why you put it on? Which I hope it was all good. I hope it was all good, man. Why you got that shit on your members only though?
Knockout say you gonna give me a shout out, shout me out to the world.
Yeah, put that shit where everybody can hear it, bro. But nah, I appreciate that, man. I ain't got no choice but to. And you know, Mark, you always welcome to hop up and join the debate. I be seeing you. I be seeing you, bro.
Definitely appreciate your support, Mark. Definitely do.
But yeah, I was saying, bro, I'm ready to go to sleep early and just wake up about 3 a.m. and watch the first card. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Damn, the first card at 3 a.m.
Yeah, look, bro, it's four fight cards, right? And one that ain't nobody talking about because of the three big ones, bro. Liam Perot versus Brock Jarvis. That shit fire.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is a fire ass fight, bro.
Salute the Brody Boxing Gyms, man. Everybody who goddamn it, y'all know how I do this, man. For all of my students who ain't still learning, yeah, I mean, go ahead, get the boxing gyms, man. Graduate yourself up. Yeah, I mean, when it come to boxing and this film breakdown thing, man, big bro over there do great work. You understand? And he another one who very instrumental as well as reaching out to me. Yeah, I mean, to make sure that I'm successful and I'm as successful as I can be within the breakdowns that I extenuate to y'all. So, yeah, I mean, just like I tell y'all, all subs must make sure y'all a part of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. I told y'all earlier, Ohio Runs Boxing Gyms the same way. Get y'all ass on over there. Boxing, go ahead, drop your link, bro. When you get a minute, drop your link and make sure they can get over there to you and chap into that class as well. But my bad, not go ahead, cook, bro.
Yeah, go back to talking about that fight.
Shit, I'm done. That fight, I mean, that fight gonna be fire, bro. Like, it ain't a lot of people talking about it. It's the main event. But that's a huge fight for Australian boxing, bro.
That's the main event?
Yeah, it's the main event. Brock Jarvis is a 24-year-old phenom. He started his career at 118 pounds, and he done already moved all the way up to 140. That's how fast he been growing.
Wow.
And, he a pressure fighter. He got hurt in his last fight for his DAZN debut. Bounced back, got a stoppage. It was a bad stoppage, but him versus Liam Perot, that's a fight where they got it like minus 200 and something for Liam Perot, and they got it plus 180 for Brock Jarvis. And I got Brock Jarvis in that fight. I said it last night. I think it's gonna be a damn good fight. It's definitely gonna be entertaining.
Salute, Bumpy. All right, I'm gonna look forward to that, man. You done got me hip to that one.
Yeah, what channel that's on, bro?
It's on DAZN. It's a DAZN fight.
That's a DAZN card. Oh yeah, we tap in.
It's I can tell you exactly what time it starts. So you're gonna have to get up early over there on the East Coast and shit.
Facts. Yeah, it's gonna be like two here. Yeah, because we an hour behind y'all. Nah, Swat, let me check you out, man. I'm sorry, darling. Yeah, I know I'm new to that. I want to say this is the most people we ever had on my channel. And
yeah, bro, the main card started at 3. Main card started at 3 a.m. Central Time, bro.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Damn,
so 4 a.m. So I'm gonna be waking up like every 30 minutes because I only got money on the main fight. You know what I'm saying?
He said every 30 minutes.
Yeah, to make sure I don't miss that shit, man.
Man, appreciate the Queen Swat. I lie in the Cash App, dropping that hot $10 for your boy, man. We appreciate everybody as well as everything. I don't see no note attached to it, darling. But we definitely appreciate the support that you give to the channel. We definitely appreciate
I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm gonna definitely
your support, period, Queen, because man, if y'all don't know, man, she is somebody who supports us all as we are all family within this boxing community. So whenever we get the support, we like to make sure we extenuate it, not only to our brothers, but for her to offer her time and now her financial proceeds to us, man. We appreciate you, Queen.
Mr. Aggressive.
Hey, that,
512.
it's parlay.
Salute,
It's
man.
parlay week, bro. It's parlay
Man,
week.
lying. I seen you gave a hell of a parlay the other day. I ain't gonna perk, bro. You had me call my man back like, hey,
No, I got
told
a
him
parlay. I got a parlay right now, bro. $10 get you $3,400, bro.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
Damn. Y'all hear that? 10 get you 3,000.
Yep.
Man, what you putting on? I need to wake
Man,
up.
if y'all
There's
don't
so
know,
many fights. You gotta hit out. You gotta get all of them right, which is hard to do. But you know, shit. Hey, man, I
shit,
gotta
it's worth a try. Hey, at 10,
Yeah, hey, you feel me? It's
at
worth
10 for 3,000, y'all. Y'all all should be
I
in
like
the
that.
comments. Like, hey, knockout, we need your email. Knockout. you gonna make a video just for that? Shit.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
for
they
that
got-
parlay.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go check out the pics from yesterday before the debate.
I appreciate it, AJ64, man. Nothing but love, man.
Yeah, AJ the homie, man.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
Mark, I ain't lying.
for real.
I ain't lying, bro.
Damn, that's a hell of a.
$3K.
Hey, I'm gonna keep that on up there. That's a
$10, 3K.
crazy flip.
Dang.
I tell you, hold on, I can pull it up for y'all, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Give me 1 second. Let me go to this website.
I'm gonna give you some of my food stamp cards, man. I want you to flip.
Shit.
Come
That's the
on,
only
knockout.
man. You give him the food stamp cards. Knockout gonna come back with a food stamp book for your ass. Y'all remember food stamp books? Shit,
Man,
20
this,
green $20 food stamp bills
man, I
and
want to
shit.
bring some of these food stamps, man. You want you to flip them for me, bro?
Man, that was my first job, busting down food stamps, sitting in front of the stove. Old heads, send your ass in the stove. Go ahead, get you something out the stove. Bring me the change. Real time.
Here go right here. So $10 get you $3,184. I got Brock Jarvis. I got Andrew Maloney beating Norberto Jimenez. I got an upset. I got Nawapon Kakana beating Jason Maloney. I gotta go. That dude from Thailand, bro. Look, he 56-1-1, got 46 knockouts. His one draw was against Rung Vasai for the very first fight of his career. Then he won 36 fights in a row, lost by knockout when he was way down in flyweight, when he was weight drained because he a big ass bantamweight now. And then he done won 20 fights in a row with 18, knocking out 18 of his last 20 opponents, bro. And he gonna come forward. Jason Maloney ain't got no defense. I think they got them odds all wrong. So I got him winning.
What
I
you use, bro? Hold on. What you use, bro? Bet us or you use a different
Bet US. I use Bet US.
US. Bet
US.
US.
Okay.
Then I got Vito Milnicki, Michelle Rivera, Frank Sanchez, Gary Antonio Russell, Devin Haney, Deontay Wilder, Clarissa Shields, Alicia Bumgardner, and Caleb Plant.
Hey, I like that, motherfucker. That's a hell of a lineup, y'all. I'm telling you right now. You got $10. Go ahead and drop that in.
The only one, and then what? The only one that you like how I cover myself. So like I cover myself by doing the same parlay, but picking Jason Maloney to win. Then did another parlay, but pick Michaela Mayer to win. So I cover myself to where as long as those outcomes happen how they're supposed to happen, we eating this weekend, bro.
Right.
Yeah, you got to get me hip to that, man. Okay.
Man, Knockout got me gambling, y'all. I got a whole booking agent and everything fucking with Knockout, man. He be calling me every morning. Any action today, OTB? No, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I ain't gambling no more. I'm gonna go to you and start.
Kyle, who asked, bro? Who sorry? Who you talking about?
Man, Cal just fucking with you, bro. You know how Cal be pushing buttons, man, because he know he ain't coming up. He talking shit from the chat, Twitter finger Cal today. He trolling you, don't let him do it.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, that dude from Thailand, go watch some film on him. OTB, you know who? When you
know who you talking about.
When you watch the fight, bro, tell me that man don't fight like David Benavidez, bro.
Hey, that man, when you said that the other night, it was a perfect comparison, bro. I'm sitting there like, damn, I knew it was a type of it's the pressure that he fight with.
Slow ass feet coming forward like Michael Myers, though, patient, and them hands fast as shit.
And you can see that. You can see that sense of you can hit that motherfucker liable to hit him, and he might just give you a Mexican monster smile. Like, you understand? You can see dude the dog too.
You saw he getting that Charles Conwell smile, you know?
Yeah, that Charles Conwell.
Yeah, like that got to be the most intimidating shit. Cause you think about it, like he do it, Benavidez do it, Bud will do it, Earl Spencer do it. Any motherfucker that you hit and they start smiling at your ass and keep coming forward, bro, like that would worry me if I'm a fighter, dog.
Mentally,
well, y'all remember when you fought your first white boy and you punched that motherfucker and he just kept coming? I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. Man, I was running around the car like Smokey on Friday.
I tell you, bro.
My brother's like man, whoop his ass.
I was like that when I hit my first hit somebody that was on coke. It's hard to knock coke heads out, man.
Yeah. Coke heads the same way. Like you ain't catching no coke you ain't knocking out no coke head.
And what they say about this Thailand fighter is that he ain't never fought nobody. Well, they say the same shit about Rungvisai until Rungvisai came over here and started putting hands on people, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, bro. He's just like Rungvisai, except his hands are much faster, bro. And Jason Maloney, if you ever seen Jason Maloney fight, that high guard shit with no head movement and just trying to use your feet as defense, somebody keeps slowly walking your ass down and hitting you to the body and shit with them fast hands and them heavy hands, bro. It's gonna be a fight breakout. And I'm telling y'all, man, that Thailand dude ain't coming to play with this dude. He literally been over there in Thailand, beating dude's ass all in his own country, just waiting on an opportunity like this. You think he finna come over there and play with that dude, man?
No, that's gonna be interesting.
You know. So if he win, I'm in the game, bro. If he win, I'm in the game.
You ain't lying, bro. We in the game. Shit.
Hey.
And if any of y'all got some sense, y'all need to be saying we with me. Shit. we.
Nah, Shawala, I don't. They need to holler at me though. They tried to, but I guess I was too business savvy for them because they wanted to like offer me like $10 or some shit to nah, bro. I need more money than that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They wanted to offer me like $10 to put their ads up on my shit.
That's what it is too. It's $10. That's what they tried to give me. When I told them, like, man, I got a whole YouTube channel, man. Nah, they talking about some $10. Man,
crazy.
Nah, we're not gonna do that. I'm betting more than that. I'm about to lose more than that. God damn it, I bet you.
I'm trying to get in that low ball deal.
Damn, I ain't gonna perp. I'm about to put that 10 joint in. Y'all better hop on that.
Yeah, I'm about to too. I gotta just go flip this food stamp card.
Man. Shut the fuck up, bro. Man, Ohio run boxing, y'all. Don't let him fool y'all, man. Don't let him fool y'all. This man promote over 4 boxers. Goddamn.
That man about to go have $100 steak tonight. Talking about goddamn food stamps.
Yeah, talking about food stamps. This nigga, and he get his steaks rare.
Man, food stamps is beautiful, man. You get lobster, steak, you get shrimp. Man, come on, man. Hey, it ain't get no better when you pay $50. Man, and get 150 back. You know what I'm talking about?
You telling? I'm about to
go to Walmart. Skip to my loot. Right with the basket.
Networking at his best.
And shout out to Boxing Gyms and the great work he do. Say, ain't make me that offer, Gyms. They ain't holler at me like that. I ain't hating them. I ain't got that type of pool you got, bro.
Man, he got them Mosley shout outs. Hey, shit, man. If y'all don't know,
he got pool over there and shit,
man, bro. Gyms, I'm convinced Gyms is the production manager at motherfucking Top Rank. I ain't even gonna hold you, man.
Nah, they damn sure be stealing his shit though.
Man, they stay using his shit.
They damn. But but Tim Bradley gave him a shout out, and Tim Bradley ride with him. But before he did though, he damn sure was.
Man, shit, I'd have been ESPN inbox if I was you, Jim's. Like, man, ain't that my shit? Y'all see how I did the zone when the show started? Shit, fuck you, me, man. I'd have been on that.
Hey, what? Nah, he said something about it, bro. He says, I remember because I watch all this shit, bro. He said something about it when they did. He said I think he made like a little video, or it might have been a community. He said, "Don't this shit look familiar?" Or something. He said something about it, but then Tim Bradley started giving him his credit and shit, shout him out, which is well deserved. Doing good work.
And that's the least that they can do. I ain't even gonna hold you because I ain't even
Yeah.
got to that point.
We might be getting a job or offer and shit. We might see boxing gyms on ESPN and shit.
Hey, it's coming. That's why I told y'all.
Yeah,
Hey, don't
see,
get
he
it twisted,
said
James. I'm the first artist signed to the label. God damn it. Don't get it twisted. I'm the first artist signed to the label, man.
Hey, look at me. Hey, can't stop, won't stop. Hey,
You dig? All in the videos. Shit.
Y'all
I'm nice like a
hilarious.
motherfucker.
Look at
Hey,
that.
I'm in this bit holding out like Bud Crawford and shit. I know my worth, goddamn it.
Now you gonna be
Hey,
the
I know my worth, goddamn it.
knockout gonna be the locks and shit. Let us
Yeah,
go.
I know my worth around this
bad
bitch,
boy.
man.
Hey,
What's wrong with y'all? I know my worth. Don't
sometimes-
lowball me, goddamn.
right. Sometimes
Yo.
people know they worth. Some of them be like Demetrius Andretti. He knew his worth too. Look where he at.
Man, shit,
Hey, don't do it
y'all
like that. I
don't
ain't
know
trying-
what it's
hey.
like to watch them use your shit. Like, yeah,
Ohio,
man,
I ain't trying to be like that though,
man,
bro.
when you
I
see
ain't
your
trying to
shit,
be
you just be like, damn, that's my shit. And if y'all don't know, like, I just got hip to gyms. I think I got hip to gyms through BF. Matter of fact, through Big Bro BF. Bro BF was like, man, start check out my homie, man. He do film too. You know how it is. If y'all don't know, when you do film, everybody got another friend who do film.
You already know.
You understand? And
Absolutely.
they don't be trying to help you for real. They be trying to get your ass to stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So a motherfucker threw me the gyms, and I'm like, and once I got over there, man, bro was solid, man. Helped me with my channel, helped me with my film. You understand, man?
And that's hard.
Just-
Hard to come by, man. That's really hard to come by.
yeah, that's a different mutual respect,
I mean,
man.
that's
Because
different.
Knockout could have been on the same shit. Knockout do film breakdowns too. He just
Yeah.
don't show you the film. He do audio breakdowns.
Yeah,
I ain't
I don't
gonna
know
lie,
how to.
OT.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to pull the shit and do all that editing and shit. So I just study the shit.
You don't have to, bro. You got an 86% women. Goddamn it,
I do not know how to do that shit, and that's other people lane, bro. I got my own lane. I do my own thing. I ain't trying to be like when it's people doing that shit that's already good at it, bro. I'm just trying to do me, dog.
Hey, that's me, man.
Hey, you know what's funny, man? Like I've always loved boxing, but like you know how growing up before social media and stuff, it's like getting used to the social media is kind of different because I'm used to like running into people, like having good conversation about boxing before it even came in, you know, social media even came into existence. So what I see with the group, man, as soon as I seen y'all, man, I was like, yo, I fell into it because, man, it was like I can't really talk boxing with a lot of people, but then I went to the social media. My son was like, get on social media. And I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Yeah. But I mean, what I'm saying, OTB, man, you found your lane with that. Knockout with the debates, man. It's beautiful, man. Everything boxing, my dude, man. I love him so much because he my cancer brother too. I'm a cancer zodiac.
Oh man, y'all run some shit ass nigga. Y'all run some shit ass nigga.
But I mean, man. I think it's dope, bro. And then what you told me earlier when I was in the chat, man, yo, man, I think everything it's about because the thing is everybody coming together for boxing, man. And that's really what at the end of the day what it's about. Like whatever you can bring to the game of boxing, we got to bring it back, man. Boxing is a purest sport that shows you life that I've never seen before in my lifetime. And I love to hoop. I love to play football. I box a little bit, but my granddad and them would watch boxing all the time. And look, boxing should be back at when Muhammad Ali used to fight, when people used to have the green, white, black television, you know, green, white television, you know, everybody.
Worldwide of sports.
Man, come on, barbecues, man, collard green, chitlin. Everybody bringing over to come watch. Everybody fight, man. Frazier, Ali. I mean, come on, Rennie Bowe, Holyfield, Mike Tyson. I mean, come on. That was the only time my family.
You know what to bring it. You know what to bring it back, Swa. You know what to bring it back, bro.
We got to bring it back better and improve, man. Because now,
but you know what to do it though is if these fighters start fighting each other, bro.
I know, man.
Like there's no way. Like I want y'all to understand something. There's no way, right? Earl Spence and Eudenis Ugas fought in April, right? We all sitting around here waiting on Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
Oh.
In that same time frame, I don't watch Monster anyway. Unify with Nonito Donaire in June, so after Earl Spence, and they just announced Monster anyway is going for undisputed and fighting the WBO champion Paul Butler on December the 13th. So Monster anyway done unified and he going for undisputed. You got Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. You got Baumgardner and goddamn Baumgardner and Mayer. You got Devin Haney. He done went for undisputed in June, and now he about to defend undisputed in October. All the while, we all sitting around looking at our Apple Watches and shit, trying to figure out what the hell going on. Terrence Crawford. So as long as that shit keep going on, bro, we ain't never gonna get back to them days that you was talking about. Bro.
The problem. We also got to take into consideration, y'all, that I mean, we seeing something that ain't never been done before. You understand? With this fight, with Terrence Crawford not having a major promoter, it's being the biggest fight in boxing.
That's true.
If you can name another big fight where one of them ain't have a major promoter, I'll wait. Because it ain't never happened.
Well, now didn't
Sugar Ray and Aaron Pryor had Buddy LaRosa, and that fight ain't never happened.
Right. It's a lot of them that never happened, right?
I mean, technically, Floyd. I mean, you could say all of Floyd Mayweather fights because Mayweather Promotions they only had him, so he wasn't a major promoter. But yeah, he's a huge mega star, so I wouldn't even count that. But yeah, you're right. You're right. It would be the first time ever. So.
You got to think about it. You got to think about it though, because Crawford is deciding not to have a promoter or / he don't want to sign up under Al Heyman. So it's really it's his choice. He don't want to sign a 3-fight deal or because that's a no-brainer to me. But TC and his team know what they're doing, so it is what it is. But
man, they just need look, bro. At this point, I watched them give Canelo Alvarez $40 million. Bro.
Man, come on, bro.
Just make the fight.
That's my problem. Man. Don't kiss Canelo ass and then be nitpicking with Bud.
Come on, man.
You understand? Now you got to make sure every word right when it come to Bud. But when it's Canelo ass, goddamn,
I don't even know what he getting offered, bro. But
run him that money.
Remember,
just put somebody on blast. Like somebody come out and tell the people the truth, bro. Like somebody need to get put on blast. I need Bud or something, himself to come out and say, "Look, man, they're trying to
make a movie about this shit."
But remember, Roy was floating out there by himself for a little bit at a time. Like before. Because remember, he got sponsored. Man, that nigga, he was, I don't mean to say it, but he was getting sponsored by Jordan. Roy changed the game.
Yeah, for that type shit, because he didn't sign with a promoter. That's what allowed Roy the right to be able to fight all of these big fights that he fought. You know what I mean? But back then, HBO was letting you move like that.
He was.
HBO was coming no matter what.
Yep.
Now we have allowed certain platforms and we've allowed channels, to have financial obligations with these promoters that's just not financially beneficial for.
I'm just saying, both of these brothers can't get 15 million a piece and get this shit popping. Like I don't know at this point. I just want to see the fight, bro.
Right.
I'm with you, but I can't take all the Al Heyman slander. Nah, the Al Heyman slander is pissing me off, bro. Like,
well, you know what it is, bro. It's like on this YouTube shit, right?
I'll be damn you motherfuckers point a finger at Al.
No, this is what it is with Al, bro. Like he don't respond. So he an easy target. So you only get one side of the story, right? So you'll hear Oscar De La Hoya talking his shit about Al, Bob talking his shit about Al. The networks or the media, he don't respond. He just go try to make business and shit. And so they know he not gonna respond. They know how he move already because they've been dealing with him for years. So he an easy target because you only get one side of the story and you get to push the narrative on his ass.
Right, that's true.
And as far as that comment, I can't say that Larry Merchant destroyed HBO boxing. They was on their way anyway because Richard Schaefer was about to had already signed all of them boxers. The whole class.
It's just like this YouTube. It's just like this YouTube shit, bro.
You know what happened? You know what? Something
that shit ridiculous. Not.
It's just like this YouTube shit, bro. They target people that they know not gonna respond to because you. But after Roy
it
is what it is, you know what I mean?
After Roy died out,
he doing his thing though, bro. I wouldn't worry about it, OTB. I know that's your Ohio brother. He doing his thing, man. He making good business. He doing something right. So it is what it is, bro.
And just like I'll say, you understand? I made a comment earlier where I said the zone on Cal show, and I said the zone was destroying boxing. Yeah, I mean, salute my big brother boxing gym stepping in the field to cook with us.
What's good with you, fam?
How you feeling, Brody?
Chilling, man. I'm in traffic, so if the sound fucked up, my bad.
Oh, nah, you good, man. I appreciate your time. I just appreciate you stepping up to rock with us, bro.
Salute, bro.
But look, fam. Look, I'm tired of talking about Spencer and Crawford, fam. Why ain't nobody talking about everybody else under them fighting each other?
Yeah, that's true.
I get that. I just think because the fight is so big, it's like it was just like Adrian and Wilder. We thought they was gonna fight, but they just didn't. And we talked that for almost a year or two. We talked about 3 years, man. Like it didn't happen. I think the reason why everybody's not talking, they should shine light on the other fights. Though.
That's what I'm saying. But didn't you see the top 10 moving while we was talking about that?
Yeah.
I think Boots and Thurman will get that shit popping.
But sometimes
here's the thing, bro. Like Sean Porter, the one guy that top 10 that showed he will fight everybody, Sean Porter, he done retired. So now we're talking about who Boots and Thurman. Just about 2 or 3 months ago, Thurman was acting like he didn't know who the fuck Jerome Boots is, but we know that he know who he is.
That's
right. Then you talking about who Jerome Boots and Virgil Ortiz. Well, Virgil Ortiz daddy said he'll be ready to fight Jerome Boots in 48 months. Last I checked, I ain't a mathematician, but that's fucking 4 years from now. So it's hard to get that movement when dudes they don't want to fight each other, bro.
I think they want to fight for.
And then Conor Ben trying to get pregnant and shit.
Hey, that dude done, man.
So I mean, it's like we want to see him and shit, but like how once you talk about it, so I want to talk about Jerome Boots and Virgil Ortiz. I say one sentence about it, that whole conversation is dead, bro.
Right. But knockout. I don't know if you realize, fam, but it's 19 undefeated ranked fighters at welterweight, bro.
Oh shit!
Aside from Crawford and Spence,
Rashidi Ellis is one of them. I like Rashidi against Ian.
Yeah,
Rashidi of them goes.
Rashidi is
James just lead Jules everywhere you go, huh?
I'm just saying, fam. 19 undefeated ranked.
Hey, you see that nigga logo?
Man,
hey, you see his fucking logo? What you talking about, man?
Nah, I mean that's just ridiculous. If you ask me, man.
He said, I don't know if you know knockout, but there's 19 undefeated fighters at welterweight. My ass went to the rank and started looking motherfuckers up.
Yeah, look at the top 15 of each sanctioning body, bro. It's 19 of them motherfuckers undefeated.
You know what the problem is with that sometimes too, with the ranked fighters that's undefeated. All of them want to be treated like the A side without even fighting quality opponents. Man, I deal with this in Ohio where you got guys who are 11-0 and they feel like okay, I don't want to fight this guy because I'm 11-0. I want to fight this guy, and they're like, bro, no, you need to fight this guy. He's 9-0. You need to fight a 9-0 guy. You need to fight a 10-0 guy. Yes, you're moving up, but you need to fight. They want to fight those guys when it's an eliminator. And you have these conversations with certain fighters that's just not that yet. It's like, no, you got to fight, man.
No, that's my issue, though. That's my issue.
Everybody want to be an A side.
Well, you might get one
about the A side.
You might get one that you want because the WBA did order Virgil Ortiz versus Stanionis.
Oh, I take that. I take that all day.
Yeah, you might get one you want.
Yeah, but that's my problem, bro.
They talking about making Jerron Ennis and Cody Crowley if this other shit fall through too. So that'll be
that too. I take that too.
With you. What you say, James, about the sanctioning bodies?
Nah, that's my problem. It's the sanctioning bodies ordering title eliminators. They need to get on their They need to get on their job.
Nah, you good, bro. You good over here, Jim. Stop your shit, bro.
Okay, yeah. They need to get on their motherfucking job, man.
We talk that shit, Jim.
Yeah, they do.
Y'all know how I go in on the sanctioning bodies, man. I feel like you understand, these are the problems with boxing. We know about how these sanctioning bodies are in debt to these promoters. You understand? And each one of them have their own little sanctioning body. And this is what allows fighters like a Albert Bell to get stuck at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, this is how we have this many great fights. Like y'all don't realize, bro, just say it's 15 undefeated fighters in that division. So ain't none of them capable of that stage. Ain't none of them capable. We don't have a responsibility to push them towards that stage. Or do these promoters have more of a responsibility to maintain their financial proceeds?
I don't put it on the promoters because the promoters obviously gonna look out for themselves. But the sanctioning body's supposed to be there for us to keep some structure in the sport.
Right.
But they just not doing that shit, fam.
It's the money. I think the money has corrupted them. It's greed.
Yeah, of course.
You ain't gotta think that shit. That shit a fact. It's the money. Like guys like Jaime Munguia be number one for fucking 3-4 years, and he get to turn down eliminators and stay right where he at.
Yeah, how long it's been for Canelo?
See, and Mark Nash, I disagree with that, bro, because once upon a time you had 3 belts and you had fighters like an Aaron Pryor who was a mandatory for 3 years. You know what I mean? And I believe
still mad he didn't get that Ray Leonard fight.
I ain't gonna never let this shit go. Knock. We gonna be 50. I'm gonna be on your show still talking about Aaron Pryor.
It'll be 2040, man. Aaron Pryor would have beat Sugar Ray Leonard's ass, man.
He would have beat his ass.
I don't like that you can. I don't like that you can keep a belt, man, without fighting. Like, I don't like that shit. Like,
well, no, it depends on who you are, bro.
It definitely depends on who you are.
It goes back to what Ohio and boxing gyms. It depends on who you are. Like, if your name is Charlo, you'll get told that you have to fight a mandatory 1 or 2 months after you win.
What I'm saying is,
you get to hold on to a belt for 2.5 years and shit.
No, what I'm saying is, okay. Like, say for instance, you got. I mean, just from what I'm used to seeing, right? I mean, I'm a fan. Like, I ain't no boxing aficionado or nothing like that. Like, I mean, I'm just a fan. Like, but I understand boxing. And the thing is like, if you got that belt, okay, fuck it. If a champ ain't ready to go toe to toe with me, put the belts up. All right, who making noise in this shit? I want them.
Listen,
you know
bro,
what I'm saying?
I agree with you, but we live in a world. Like, I want you to understand this when you take their names out of it, whether you like them or you don't like them or whatever. We live in a world, and I all the criticisms of this fighter that I'm about to bring up, I probably agree with them, but these are just facts. We live in a world where Jamal Charlo, a champion, can send an offer to his number one contender, Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia and his team turned down the fight, and Jamal Charlo is the one that's criticized.
Absolutely.
Now, see, look, and the real problem with that is Munguia is still ranked number 1, fam. Why they not taking his ass down some notches?
They moved him to number 2 gyms, but check this out. Not only did he turn down that fight, after that, they ordered him to fight an interim fight with Carlos Adames and Jaime Munguia. He turned that shit down too.
I don't know.
Shit down too. So they took him from 1 to 2.
And he ain't the only fighter that's done that. Constantine, fighter at 147, did that a couple years back. He turned down the Ocampos eliminator, and he also turned down the eliminator with Earl Spence to fight Kell Brook. He did it twice and ended up losing to a cab driver. He was 34-0. Constantine was 34-0 and turned down 2 eliminators. He turned down to Ocampos, and then when he turned down Ocampos automatically got he fought somebody else. It was a easy fight for Ocampos, and Ocampos was right there in that position. But yeah, you got fighters that just do that, and I think what's his name, Sanchez, Triple G's trainer was Constantine's coach. That was Constantine's coach, and that a lot of people don't know who Constantine is because he's a Russian dude, and I remember him because I've never really seen that many. The guy just turned down eliminators like that. He ducked Earl to fight the winner of Kell, and he ducked Ocampos to fight Earl. So it's like,
I mean, it's just the fact that, like, that's the one thing about boxing, bro. It's my favorite sport. I love. It's just the fact that, like, I'm like, in what world do you get to decide who you compete against?
Right.
Like, that shit be killing me. Like, you get to, like, this shit ain't a meritocracy. Like, you ain't forced to compete against that. Like, every other
sport, do you see this shit? Nah. The NBA, LeBron can't tell them motherfuckers I want to play Boston and I'm fine.
Man, come on, man.
I call it the anti-sport, fam. Because it's the only sport in the world. It's the only sport in the world where they're not trying to figure out who the best is.
You're right. They're gonna promote. It's about deceiving people into believing who the best is. That's what the promoters do.
Bro.
That's what Ellerby will do. He'll tell you he's the number.
I watched Jamal Charlo. Tell me in an interview. I'm watching the interview. I watched him tell me while Demetrius Andrade was a WBO champion. I watched Jamal Charlo tell me that Demetrius Andrade don't bring nothing to the table. And he nothing to the table for him to fight him. And then about a week later, Jamal Charlo versus Juan Montiel was announced. Bro, if you don't get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, by the way, I don't know how you struggle with Montiel. Montiel looked absolutely horrible. That dude's footwork is atrocious. That dude,
you know too, Jim. You know, too, James, Carlos Adames was practicing on his ass because Adames ain't even a southpaw. You know he was just practicing on his ass too.
Stupid as fuck, Doc.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
You damn
Nah,
sure
you ain't
tell
lying,
her.
I ain't being down like, come on, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck. We all really do this shit. It's a panel full of people up here that really do this shit. Carlos Adames is an orthodox fighter. He fought that man in southpaw and beat his ass, was playing with him the whole goddamn fight, and Jamal Charlo struggled with him, bro. These is facts.
They created an opponent for Charlo because he ain't
Hey,
got no lot.
listen, Charlo better go to 168 and find a cab driver because Carlos, whatever the fuck his last name is, that nigga look like he's strong as a motherfucker and he got some skills. And you know the
gonna
thing,
knock his ass out.
Which Charlo?
Jamal gonna knock his ass out. What?
Jamal ain't gonna fight him, nigga. His back still hurt, nigga. His back is broken.
Jamal won't even fight somebody like Adames, bro.
Hey, you
The
know
best
what's
we
crazy?
can hope for from Jamal Charlo is to maybe get in there with Everest Landy Lara old ass.
And he got all the
I don't
talent.
know
Like,
what's wrong with bro, man. I don't know what's wrong with
other
him.
than the
told you what's
inability
wrong
to
with
stay
him,
with
man.
his jab, Jamal can do it all.
Jamal's the
He said
perfect
his back
example
hurt,
of a
man.
guy who don't want to take fights when it's offered to him. He's a perfect example.
Something
So
wrong
is
with
that a
him.
confidence issue, or am I?
Yeah,
assessing
nah,
his
I always
talent
thought it
wrong?
was mental myself. I always thought it was mental.
It's mental
I'm
and
with
it's
you,
a
Jim.
confidence to me because some of those guys, what happens is that money curse them. If I'm getting paid this much money, why not fight a Brian Adams? I don't have to fight a Danny Jacobs that money sometimes is a compliment of how they think sometimes. You know what I mean? I think when you look what Danny Garcia's dad said back in the day where he said, why fight so-and-so when you can fight a Raw Saka and get paid this much money? I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's some other shit. And Mark, they can't do that with me because if they try to say that, Mark, then I'm just gonna tell them that Jaime Munguia weakened Montiel for Charlo because Jaime Munguia knocked Montiel ass out before Charlo ever fought.
Man,
I wouldn't even want to see
Charlo,
knockout. I wouldn't even want to see knockout in front of some of them fighters, bro. You know,
man, it was the Dennis Hogan, Brandon Adams. It was that stretch that really killed.
Yeah,
Hey,
I know.
OTB, man, listen.
Matt Korobov, that was the last one. Matt Korobov, Brandon Adams, Dennis Hogan.
He hurt his back. He hurt his back lifting boxes, man. Leave him alone, man.
Like,
Hey,
bro,
that's cool, Kyle, but you told me
my
Thailand pick was trash, bro. We betting some push-ups. What we doing?
Listen, I said he was trash. I said your pick was
Knockout
trash.
got a 10-fight parlay, boy. If y'all don't know,
That's cool. That's cool. But if he trash, that means he gonna lose this weekend. So I mean, we betting some. What we doing?
Well, he fighting the Mahonies, and I ain't really that high on them neither. They might knock each other out.
Man, Kyle ain't shit, man. Kyle ain't shit.
Man, hey, swear to God, you seen that dude from Thailand fight before. Don't lie to me, bro.
I ain't never seen him fight because his name sound trash. Hey, listen, the nigga name sound trash. I looked at his box record and I was unimpressed. And then you look at Mahoney.
You're unimpressed with a dude that's 56-1-1 with 46 knockouts and only got his one draw to Rungvisai, one of the hardest punches in junior bantamweight history. And his loss was 20 fights ago. Since then, he's been on a 20-fight win streak and knocked out 18 of his last 20 opponents. But that's unimpressive.
Cal seen
Let me say this. Let me defend myself. Listen,
while he's talking, I want y'all to know that he told me Jake Paul is the face of boxing. That he want to come and debate on my show about Jake Paul. So just keep that in mind when y'all listen to my brother, bro.
Hey, though, but listen though, when you fighting hibachi chefs and dishwashers.
Man, y'all shouldn't have got it. I don't know why I let knockout get Cal going, man.
I did that shit on purpose.
Man. I don't know why I let y'all two even get started, man.
I know we never watched a man fight before, bro.
Man, one question for the panel, man. Well, we got the word unimpressed on the scale. What fight are y'all unimpressed with this weekend, man? We start off with Cal, the hibachi chef himself.
You said unimpressed?
Unimpressed. What
Okay,
fight
cool.
are you
I-
unimpressed
listen, I'm
with?
wait till everybody
Hold
go.
on, so are we on Cal first? Go ahead, Cal.
Listen, I'm impressed with everything, bro. I'm ready to sit my ass down, kick my feet up at the nearest sports bar and watch everything, bro. I listen, I ain't been this excited for boxing in a long time, bro. And it just so happened, you know, maybe it was good that the Queen died that day because
Salute,
we got a
General
great day of boxing.
Fact.
Damn.
Maybe
What
it's good
about
that they
you,
pushed the
Jim?
fight back.
I unimpressed. I can't tell you that. Maybe I probably won't be impressed by a few of them females that fight early on that card. But nah, the main events, nah, man, bro, I'm all in.
Facts.
I'm all in.
What about you, Swai?
He already unimpressed.
Well,
No,
Swai
I'm
say I'm
here.
unimpressed
Hold
by
on.
the question.
No,
Goddamn
I'm
it!
here. I'm here. No, I'm here.
That was an unimpressive question. OTB.
No. I'm at work and shit. Hold up. Okay, now I'm here now. Okay, unimpressed if I had to choose one because it's some bomb ass shit coming up this weekend. I can't even lie, man. I'm too excited. I would say unimpressed. I think Gary Antoine Russell I think you need a big dog, and I mean if I gotta choose one, but Gary Antoine Russell, you know,
Yeah, Antonio. I know who he's talking.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I that's what I'm saying. I mean, like if I had to choose one though, because I'm not really disappointed about it. But if I had to choose one, I want to see him with a big dog. I love the brother. I just think he got something, man. And you know,
you would like to see him with Rashid Warren? Would that be a fight you would like to see?
Not when Rashid just lost his goddamn preliminary. This nigga just lost all. Don't bring Rashid up right now, bro. Not right now.
Gotcha.
Not right now. Not till I see bro. I gotta see bro in person. Champ,
Y'all give
meet me at the
OTB a
lounge.
man.
hey,
Sunday.
that's my vote. That's my vote, though. I just want to see him against a big dog. So that's my thing. But I mean, like, I'm not disappointed, man. This whole card, man. I got family coming over and shit, man. I'm a barbecue. I'm a grill. Like, it's some shit. It's some big shit going on. But I would say with my boy, I want to see him against some big dog. But I mean, you know, but that's what I would say if I had to choose. That's what I'm gonna say.
What about you, Not?
I hate to say it because it's something that they really had no way out of, and it's a contractually obligated rematch. But Haney and Kambosos.
Interesting.
That's true. Ooh, that was
Oh,
good.
man.
That was good.
I'm unimpressed. I'm unimpressed with that fight. Waiting on Devin Haney to impress me, if that makes sense. Like, cause here's the thing, right? Like just to give y'all my train of thought. Here's the thing, right? So I watched this fight already.
Glove up. Everybody get the glove up. Boxing.
Yeah, what up, coach? To the OG,
Make sure
man.
y'all
Hey, what's up, coach? What's up, coach?
Here's my thought process behind that, right? So I seen Devin Haney lay down a demo against George Kambosos, win 11 rounds to 1 on my card. Some people had him win 12 rounds to 0. I gave Kambosos the 12th round, but I watched him beat Kambosos by jabbing and keeping Kambosos at a distance. And then when Kambosos finally was able to break the distance, even though he was out of position, even though he was open for counters, Devin Haney just clinched him, made the ref break him up, and kept the fight at a distance and won a comfortable ass decision. So I would be unimpressed if that is the manner that he goes about beating Kambosos again, because what I am told by the hugest Devin Haney fans is that he has a high ring IQ, that he's able to make adjustments, that he sees things in the ring, and that he is a masterclass boxer. Okay, cool, bro. If that is the case, a masterclass boxer that has already shared 12 rounds with someone, a masterclass boxer that has already dominated someone so thoroughly should be able to do more. So I want to be impressed. I ain't saying go for the stoppage because that ain't his style. That's not what I'm saying. But those times that Kambosos jumps in, lunging over his front foot out of position, I want to see you take a half step back and fire off a right hand. I want to see you sometimes lead with your right hand instead of jabbing all the time. Can I get a left hook behind it? Can I get 3-punch combos instead of 1 punch at a time or 2 punches at a time? So I'm unimpressed by it right now because I think I know what the outcome is going to be more so than any other fight that we're talking about. But I can be impressed if Devin Haney goes out there and does something even better in the second fight. So that's kind of where I'm at with it, bro.
It's a hell of an answer.
That was.
Yeah, it was. That was
Hey,
beautiful.
I want to
was-
change mine real quick, man. I agree.
Go ahead, James. Cook.
Now, look, I totally agree with what Knockout just said, fam. I honestly forgot that card was coming on. I'll probably watch that shit on Sunday because I'm
Damn.
ordering a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? I'm ordering a pay-per-view, so it's gonna collide with the timing.
Right.
So I'll probably watch that shit on Sunday. So yeah, that will be it.
Facts. Y'all don't think that is things that Kambosos can do to be somewhat successful in that fight?
Of course.
No.
Hell
Like, do you see
no.
him? No, I guess let me rephrase that. Do y'all see Kambosos eliminating that jab?
No.
Hell no.
No.
Kambosos
It was so
eliminated
thorough. It was so thorough, OTB, to where he'd have to show me. Now, anything can happen in the ring. So I mean, shit. Yeah, can he do it? Is it possible? Yeah. Will he do it? Like he got outboxed so thoroughly, he would have to show me. Like he didn't have any moments where he showed me like he can slip the jab and fire off a hook to the body and get in that way, or he can slip the jab and come in with his own jab and shit. Like, bro, I like he gonna have to show me, bro. So thinking, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying with the answer that I just gave, because I'm literally looking at a fighter that I see is totally overmatched, that is totally outclassed, and you don't have to knock those guys out. But the great ones, the type of fighter that Devin Haney fans, like my brother Coach from Glove Up Boxing, tell me that he is. Those types of fighters, when you are outclassing somebody like that, bro, you gotta at least do a Floyd Mayweather one Manuel Marquez type shit. You gotta do something, bro, to get people to pay attention to you. You ain't gotta knock them out, but can you pick them apart for your boy?
Big,
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Arturo
go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say from what I'm. Man, I seen I watched the last fight like maybe like 3-4 times, man, against Cam and Devin. And for Cam got to make it messy, Doc. I mean, I'm talking about you got to make it messy. I'm talking about like you can't hold too much. If he try to put you in the hole, you got to push out. Like you got to slip that jab. You got to throw some wild ass shit. I mean, you really got to be literally ready to be knocked out.
I'm about to piss Coach out. Swat, you said you watched it 3 or 4 times. You was having trouble sleeping, or
you said what? you said what? What'd you say?
Hey, bro. I'm just fucking around. Coach came in, so
what up, big bro, Coach, man? We missed you, man.
Knockout.
What up, big bro?
The reason why I had to watch it 3-4 times, bro, because I kept falling asleep. So I
hold on, Swat. What you say, Jim?
You know what that means?
Nah, as far as taking away the jab is concerned, Kambosos can't take it away because of his natural stance. That low lead hand, front foot heavy, head leaning over the front foot. He'll never be able to take away a quick jab with that type of stance. And plus his reflexes aren't good enough to slip or pull or even catch the jab properly when it's you know what I'm saying, when it's thrown out that quickly. So nah, he ain't taking away no jab. So his best bet, fam, is to learn how to take that half step in instead of a full step in. And you know what I'm saying? And when Devin Haney ducks, he either post on his head or angle around him and then go to work.
Facts. I thought that his feet could provide him some room for success. But
right.
Hold on, Coach. We're gonna get the Ohio Runs box and then we're gonna shoot to you, Coach.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm good. Go ahead on. I'm about to crush all that bullshit.
Go ahead, big bro Marcus. What fight are you unimpressed with this weekend, man?
It's crazy. No, it's not a fight I'm not unimpressed with. I'm impressed with. I'm gonna be impressed with all of them, man. Like you said, you have to pick one. I don't know. I think if I'm ranking them, I think I would have Wilder and his fight one, and then Clarissa Shields main event. Then we have Devin. You know, when it comes to the main events of those 3 fights, if I had to rank them, but I think I'm more impressed with my side chick coming over to watch it with my main chick. So that's we all watch the fight together.
This shit, I couldn't make this shit
You
up.
know it's fucking Friday. Niggas in here clowning.
Man, boy, man, let's get to
Mother happy
coach,
to be all
man.
working shit today, boy.
It's impressive to me.
Man, you got boxing, man. You got all boxing heads,
It's
and
the
we got
weekend,
boxing
baby.
all
It's the
weekend. We
weekend,
like
baby.
kids in candy stores.
Let me stop, man. I'm about to head up out here, man. Nothing but love, man.
All right, big bro, man.
Hey,
Until the
hey,
next
hey,
time,
real
man,
quick.
appreciate you.
Hey, real quick
salute,
before
man.
you
Respect
go.
and love, baby.
Hey, real quick before you go, make sure you get them pills from Conor Ben, man. You know what I'm saying? Just in case your girl want to have a baby and shit.
You stayed like Cal was gonna have something logical to say, bro. Man.
I'll see y'all,
man. All right, big bro, we tapped in. Go
We
ahead, coach.
Oh, by the way, today was me and my wife's anniversary.
Happy anniversary, man. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Salute.
Happy
Coach.
anniversary,
Happy
coach.
anniversary. I need to see 19 happy anniversaries from everybody in the chat for Coach and the Queen, man.
Hey, but I want to tell
Yes,
you
sir.
this.
For sure,
Y'all
man.
all need to put casual in front of y'all names. All y'all casual knockout, casual spot Jones, casual OTB, all of that bullshit. Motherfucker talk about they fall asleep when they watch a master do his work. Boy, y'all something else.
I
boy.
ain't say that
Hey,
shit.
whoa. I'm a Devin Haney fan. I'm from Oakland. I ain't had nothing bad to say about
But y'all sit there and I hear knock. I see he don't be.
Happy
See, he got so
anniversary,
much
Big
this
Sis.
name.
Man.
He got so much this name for Devin Haney right now because his little fighter don't want. Because
Say
his
what?
little fighter don't
Nah,
want to
Coach,
fight the
it ain't
best.
like that, Coach.
Here
You
we
understand?
go, man.
We already know his little fighter don't want.
Why does everybody get on the panel and start talking about Tank Davis, bro?
Man,
This
the
shit
second
crazy.
they see
I ain't
you,
gonna
bro,
talk
like
about it.
you
I'm gonna say
gotta.
one. I'm gonna say what I got to say. Y'all talk about the fight was boring, and every time they got close, he clinched. That's not true. Y'all didn't watch the same fight I watched, obviously. First of all, he was slipping under his left arm. And then the fight would get stalled right there. But for the most part, he was trying to win them belts. You understand? And that was the main purpose of that first fight. Now, I expect him to step on the gas a little more this fight? Yes, I do. I expect him to step on the gas a little more. But somebody's face was beat up pretty good in that fight. You understand? So just because you don't knock him out, you don't have the knockout power Tank Davis do. Tank Davis got all the knockout power. This nigga is the greatest thing since sliced bread. But, for some reason, this nigga don't want to fight the best. Y'all can keep on high sign and taking up for that bullshit, but we know who want to fight the best. That's what we do know.
That's true.
And until proven otherwise, your man's a bitch and don't want to fight the best. Devin Haney's undisputed champion, and he gonna fuck up Kambosos. He gonna
Coach
fuck
ain't lying,
Kambosos up,
man.
then he gonna fuck Loma up, and then I guess we'll have to wait 2 or 3 fights before we see, the guy that everybody love fight a motherfucking champion. That's all I know. So if you win by punching this nigga in his eye with his thumb the whole fucking fight and win the fucking fight, that's all that matters. I don't give a fuck.
I said the same shit.
It's
anniversary weekend, Coach.
Hey, happy anniversary. I got no comeback. I got nothing.
Hey, I got you.
I got a question, Coach.
I got nothing to say. I'm gonna leave you alone today, Coach. It's your anniversary.
I got a question.
Hold on, man. Jills was about
It
to
wasn't
say
on.
something.
It wasn't on Haney to make any other adjustment. He was winning the fight. The fight was boring because Kambosos didn't make any adjustments.
Oh
and
my
it was
God,
the
that fight
same
was
shit
boring.
over and over again. So it wasn't really on Haney. I mean, you winning the fight is winning the fight.
Thank you. Somebody with some sense.
Those are facts, bro. Like those are facts. But what is also, Coach, what is also true, you just said exactly what I said. You said I expect him to do more this fight because he has showed from the first fight that he can do more. If you can do more, if you can put your foot on somebody's neck, you put your foot on their neck, bro.
Well, that jab
that's all I'm saying.
Foot on it. The jab put his foot on his neck the whole fight. So I mean, I know if you don't get paid no less or no more. You understand?
I mean, I hear that. I just know.
If you got the ability to do more than just a jab, then you should
he was
do
hitting him with everything.
Talk, Miss Coach.
Fail
Talk, Miss Coach. Talk that shit.
Y'all done got coaching
Y'all
and shit.
don't
Y'all
do
done
that.
got
Talk that
coaching
shit, Miss
and
Coach.
shit.
Y'all causing problems on their anniversary. Knockout. Look at
No,
It
nigga.
ain't
Coach,
no
Hey,
problems. Ain't nobody
hold on,
fuck up our
Coach.
Barney Eden.
Coach,
Y'all
Coach,
heard what
Mrs.
she said? Ain't
Coach,
nobody
yeah, she
fuck
said
up
ain't
our
nobody call no
Barney.
problem, but I'm about to call somebody to pull over and do some damn push-ups if you keep talking shit to me, man.
I got
Hold
you.
on.
I got you.
Nigga, I don't want to hear
Salute to
that
Rose
Coach,
bullshit.
I got a
Red,
question. Hold on.
special
I got a
like,
question.
please
I got a
The
subscribe.
question.
only reason,
Wait,
because
wait,
I got a
wait,
question.
you got a question.
I got a question for Coach and Mrs. Coach because I love them, man. Even hey, y'all go subscribe. I know I need to. I just ain't got no woman right now, but y'all need to go on Fridays, man, and check out the channel, man. Yo, Coach and Miss Coach is off the chain. Coach, I got a question, man. All right.
yes, sir.
So with Devin Haney,
Mm-hmm.
you don't think he need to put Kambosos on the mat at least one time?
You
At
know,
least one time.
okay, I'm going to say this. Y'all think it's easy, just like I said before. People think it's easy to knock out somebody, and that shit is not unless they don't see the punch coming. The reason that if somebody is fighting not to get knocked out,
Right.
point right here. Errol Spence way bigger, way better, way fucking stronger than Mikey Garcia, but he couldn't knock him out. Why? Because he was trying not to get knocked out. He wasn't fighting back. He was trying to fucking survive. And the same thing started happening to George Kambosos in that fight. He was getting picked apart. He lost hope. So the main thing he was trying to do is, I'm not getting knocked out.
Yep.
It's not easy to knock somebody out like people think. Now, Tank Davis hit people sometimes because they don't see the fucking punch coming. Just like with Leo Santa Cruz. He knew what he was going to do. He threw that fucking right hand that third time. And Tank slipped and bam, hit him before that motherfucker could blink. So he went to sleep. Bro, it's not easy as people think to just knock somebody out. That shit
For
ain't
real,
easy.
for real. That's real.
I
But to
think
answer your
sometimes.
question, I think sometimes when you're watching Devin, you do want him to do a little more. I agree with knockout. Like I think he's skilled and he should beat the fight, but he's skilled enough to do a little bit more than what he did in the first fight.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
I think Tank
That don't mean
takes the risk.
that don't mean I got a
of keeping
disdain
Phil
for him,
comfortable.
Coach.
But
That don't
you
mean I got
never,
a
this
disdain.
is one thing you
Hold
never
on.
see.
My bad. I cut off Jim's. Go ahead, Jim's. I apologize.
Yeah, go ahead.
One
Jim.
thing you
Go
never see
Hold
on
on,
Devin
Coach.
Haney. You'll never see this. You've never seen this. And the same thing was with Floyd Mayweather, except in one fight I saw him get cut. Right? You never see him all swole up. Never. And that's because of longevity. To hit and not get hit is the science of boxing.
Man, bro, he ain't never been swole up because he ain't fought nobody with the ability to swell him up. Man, I'm not finna do this shit.
Your man
I don't want to do
got
this shit
swole up.
today,
Hold
man.
on. Your man
I
got
do not
swole
want
up.
to do this shit today,
Hold
bro.
on, wait.
There
Your
they go.
man got
There they
swole
go.
up. Your man got swole up by a 122-pound fighter, right? Your man eyes was swollen by a 122-pound fighter.
Who was the 122-pound fighter?
He started at 122, my nigga.
Who are we talking about?
Leo Santa Cruz.
So we going back years and shit to try to.
No,
All right, go ahead.
I'm just
What
telling
about?
you what happened. Hey, bro, I'm just giving
So
you
if he's
facts,
120, if he was
Wait,
122 pounder, can you also please bring up the fact that he's a 4th-division champion?
Hold on. Yes, he is a 4th-division champion.
Can you bring up the fact that
Hold
before
on, but I'm
Tank
gonna give
Davis,
you
he
this
beat everybody
example.
he
Hold
ever
on,
been in the
wait.
ring with?
I'm going to give you this example though. Yes, he is a 4th-division. No, he's a 3-division world champion. Right?
Four.
He
How
four.
he's 4th-division?
He 4th-division, Coach.
How?
18, 22,
18,
26, and
22,
30.
Your man
26,
started off
30.
at 18, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, name me this. When did Leo Santa Cruz fight the best? Go ahead. I'll wait.
He fought Carl Frampton when Carl Frampton was considered one of the best 2 times.
Wasn't the best.
He fought Abner Morez.
Wasn't the
Abner
best.
Morez was considered the
Absolutely
best.
wasn't the best.
Yeah.
And
Are
who
you
did
talking
all
about the
of those
best in the
guys
entire
avoid?
division? So there's only one best?
Who did every last one of them motherfuckers avoid?
Gary Russell Jr.
Why? Because he was the what?
He might have been the best in the division, but you can still be top 5. That's
He was
considered
the
the best,
best.
right?
He was the
Like
fucking best.
if Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence don't happen, and Terrence Crawford end up fighting Jerron Ennis, that's still like the best fighting the best, is it not?
Ooh, Lord.
No.
Ooh, wait.
Oh, okay.
How is it the best fight?
I got EJ over Power.
I thought
if Devin Haney, if your guy Devin Haney fights Tank Davis instead of fighting Lomachenko, is he still fighting the best? If he fights Lomachenko instead of fighting Gervonta Davis, is he still fighting the best?
Listen,
Coach, don't fall for it. It's a trap.
This is what he's fighting, bro. This is what he's fighting. First of all, he's fighting 2 mandatories. That's one, either one. Pick one, because they're gonna be a mandatory. That means they are the best. They're the second best. Because the first best.
But you just knocked Leo Santa Cruz for fighting other champions, Coach. You're not making no sense.
Hold on. You're right. He fought Frampton. Frampton beat him.
And Abner Mares.
Frampton beat him, by the way. So we.
And he came back and beat Frampton the second time. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I know. Well aware.
But then he moves up to 130 pounds, and Tank Davis fight him. A 118-pound fighter who moved up to 122, 126. And then finally at 130, and then that's who Tank Davis fought. He didn't. Okay. He didn't fight. Yeah. That's who he fought. He didn't. What Tank started off at?
126.
Okay, 126. This man started 2 divisions lower than him.
Okay, what about like if you docking him for? I mean, shit. Devin Haney fought Jorge Linares, bro.
Jorge Linares was how many times he won the championship?
Oh man, hold on, man. Somebody strike him, man.
And what weight division?
Yeah, get his ass out of here. Not just
Coach. Weight division?
Somebody shoot his ass.
Huh?
And what weight division?
He fought him at 135.
Yeah,
he fought Linares at 135.
What? Yeah, he was legitimately around that weight. Yeah.
But he also started his career in the same weight classes that Leo Santa Cruz did. But what was worse is when Devin Haney fought Jorge Linares, he had already been knocked out 4 times. He was already well past his prime.
I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm gonna say this one more time, and I'm not gonna. Y'all ain't gonna hear me say this ever again. I
know what you're saying, Coach. I get what you're saying.
I thought the object of the game was to become the world champion. That's what I thought.
That is true. But what you lost me and how this conversation started when you were saying that Devin, he do this and he do that, and the reason he this is because he's all that. Nah, bro, it's because who he's fought. So it's easy to look good. It's easy to look good against dudes that have no shot against you. It's the same shit y'all tell me about Tank. That shit applies to Devin too, bro.
So
because neither one of them has fought anybody. So that age group, how is it Tank Davis, Devin Haney,
is that going to apply to Tank?
Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo is the only one that's really fought somebody that's a top level fighter, bro.
So wait a minute. Let me get this straight.
Man, block his ass.
Let me get this straight. Teofimo fought and beat somebody who they considered the best. The same guy who also called out Tank Davis, but Floyd man, he gonna be 40 soon. Let's age him out, Tank. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, Teofimo whips this guy. Then George Kambosos
good looking, James. Appreciate you, brother.
Opened up his eye like a prostitute on a pussy on a prostitute. So
heard you say that. Yep.
So he beats this guy ass up, right? He beats Teofimo's ass. So then Devin Haney, who fights the best, because the person with the belts is the one who's the best until proven otherwise.
It's not true.
Until proven otherwise. So
it's not true.
Ain't one person on Tank's
having the belt doesn't make you the best.
So not a belt ain't shit. See, this is
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Niggas don't
post your
understand.
link too, James.
See, this is where I get confused at. Because the fact that this man beat the man.
I'm pulling up one of them fight parties, bro. I'm pulling up for real this time.
Right? Made him look regular, but he looked awesome against Teofimo Lopez. But Devin Haney made him look regular. The man who had all the belts except one.
Shout out to Devin.
Right. So what I'm saying, we understand the shout out to Devin, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about fighting the best. The man who has all the belts.
Kambosos is not the best, coach.
So Kambosos wasn't the best, but he beat the man who beat the man. Explain that to me.
Because, bro, like everybody can have a good night, bro. It's your whole body of work.
You got a good night.
Before Loma lost to Teofimo, Loma was a multiple division champion. Had built up a very good resume. he showed over time that he was the best. George Kambosos' claim to fame is his one fight against Teofimo Lopez.
Let me ask you a
It's his one fight against Teofimo Lopez. Other than that, George Kambosos was very struggling.
Can I ask
very struggling, bro.
I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask a question.
One good fight don't mean that you're the best, bro. Go ahead, Swat. My bad.
So you win all the belts. Not the best.
Hey, I love y'all, man. I mean, y'all. I know y'all be going. I want to ask a question.
So y'all never let up off of this shit.
Yo, check it out. Okay, which one do y'all think was a bigger upset? Do you think Kambosos going in there and beating T.O. was a big upset?
Nope.
Or T.O. going in there and beating Loma?
I think
Kambosos
was the biggest upset.
No, I'm just saying, like, which because I think that I'm just saying the reason why I'm asking the question is because I think that T.O. was not supposed to lose to Kambosos.
Well, why not?
Yeah,
Kambosos by the odds was a bigger upset. The odds were much closer.
I don't care about the odds.
Right, and the reason why I'm asking is because T.O. fought sloppy against Kambosos. When I seen Loma fight against T.O., I just thought that it was just like one of those good nights that T.O. had.
Yeah, but it ain't Kambosos' fault.
But I also didn't think that Teofimo beat the best Lomachenko either.
But that's what that's the reason why I'm asking.
Lomachenko was coming off the biggest layoff in his career.
Amen.
You understand? Like he hadn't had a layoff like that probably since he was a kid. You're talking about an Olympian. You understand? This was a highly active fighter, and he fought twice a year.
T.O. shouldn't have lost to Kambosos.
Like, so when Loma fought, I didn't feel like T.O. beat the best Loma. But I feel like
all I'm saying is Devin Haney beat the man who beat the man. He did his thing. He's an undisputed champion of the world. Ain't no other champions at 135 pounds. But to me, in my opinion, beating Kambosos, who really only had one fame to claim, he was the guy that never defended his belts. The first time he tried to defend his belts, he lost them. So he had no title defenses, no multiple divisions, no long-standing body of work to make you believe that he was truly one of the best that the division had to offer.
Neither did Teofimo.
I wasn't calling Teofimo the best either, bro.
Well,
like I don't call people the best because they beat one fight.
All I want to hear out of your mouth,
Teofimo, see, here's my thing, bro. Like when Teofimo beat Loma, I was like,
I love them, man. They just so
when Teofimo beat Loma, my first reaction was, all right, shit, that's a good win. I need to see you fight Devin, though. I ain't ready to call you the best. That's a good win. I still think Tank will get your ass. I ain't ready to call you the best. When Kambosos beat Teofimo, I ain't ready to call your ass the best. Shit, you need to fight Devin. Shit, I think Tank will beat your ass. And now that Devin done beat Kambosos, my energy not changing up just because it's Devin, bro. Like Kambosos, great win, bro. You did a good job, but that don't make you the best, fam. I need to see more.
So let me ask you this question. I'm gonna ask you one question. Who's the best in the division right now?
You know,
Tank Davis.
He think Tank the best in boxing.
Oh,
shit.
Wait a minute.
In my opinion,
Tank Davis is the best in the fucking division. Really?
I think he beats everybody. Yes,
no, we don't think. We going on the facts right now. Who is the best fighter in 135 pounds right now?
Based off what they've showed me in the ring, Tank Davis.
Oh, so wait a minute. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't.
What don't you get?
Based off of what you saw in the ring,
he's been a more impressive fighter than Devin Haney.
Bro.
So he's impressive because of what? Because he get knockouts?
No, he's impressive because he's a much more explosive counterpuncher. He transitions from defense to offense way better. He's a better athlete.
Way better.
He fights with more dog. His fighting style gives him more room for error where Devin has to be perfect.
So
he's just a better athlete.
What proves that Tank Davis is the best? Go ahead, I want to know.
Look, my eyes, the punch stats say that he's more accurate than Devin.
Your eyes.
Yeah. And also,
your eyes told you that Teofimo was gonna beat Kambosos.
I got that one wrong. I got that one wrong, but my eyes
your
are,
eyes is not 100%.
but please also inform the people that my eyes are correct 86% of the time.
But your eyes.
Make sure you say that.
Wait.
Make sure you say that. No. Make sure you say that.
Okay.
I've done over 500 predictions, and my eyes are right 86% of the time. Tell them that too.
Hold on, you 86%, but you're not 100% right. Right?
Cool.
Okay, so you're not 100% right.
With his family, smash.
You're not 100% right. So the only proof you got. Wait. So the only proof you got is what your eyes see, but you're not 100%. That's what your eyes see. Okay, well, I got something that's
salute my brother Box Talk. I told y'all to sub the Box Talk earlier. That's him.
No
drop your link, Box.
About it. None. That proves that Devin Haney is the best in the world. And you know what that is?
What's that?
That he is the undisputed champion of the fucking world. That proves that he is the king.
You the best.
He is the best. He is the king.
I don't know. Like you keep bringing up these belts, coach. Belts don't make you the best.
My eyes see that he got 4 fucking belts on them arms. That
belts don't make you the best, coach.
King. He is the king.
Coach, being the king and being the best are 2 different things. He is the king.
No, nigga. The king is the best.
He is undisputed. That don't make you the best, though.
No. The king is the best.
Man, Keon somewhere on a plane, like, man, these motherfuckers.
Until proven otherwise, which we not gonna see because your man keep fighting DMV.
Until proven otherwise, he the only champion. Until proven otherwise, he is undisputed. That don't make you the best, bro.
He is the best.
No, that doesn't make you the best.
What do those belts symbolize?
Wait. I gotta jump in because I love y'all arguing, but it's really a mute point. Here's my problem. He keeps saying Devin Haney is best, and I'm a Haney fan, so I do agree. But if using your analogy is Devin is the best because he is undisputed, that makes him the best, then even though Teofimo wasn't undisputed at least in 3 he had 3 or 4 belts.
He was the best in 3 with 3.
So he had 3 because I'm trying to finish my
statement.
Don't be telling me I'm trying to finish my statement.
All right,
you keep over jumping me. Let me finish.
All right, now.
Cook, queen, coach. Let the queen cook. Let the queen cook.
So that means that Teofimo was the best in 3 belts. That means when Kambosos beat Teofimo, he was the best in 3 fights. So when you're arguing about the best, they were the best, but I understand what Knockout is saying. Just because you have the belt does not necessarily mean that you are the best boxer.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I'll end it with this, right? I'll end it with this, and I'm gonna leave it alone because I know we want to preview the fight. We talking about a whole bunch of other we done took the show off.
A bunch of bullshit.
Let me say this, bro. Let me say this. Let me tell y'all how coach is, right? Coach loves Devin Haney, and he agree with me, but he don't even know he agree with me. And here's the thing, right? He's telling you that the belts make you the best. He's telling you that the belts mean that you are the best at a particular weight class. But then he will turn around 30 seconds later, and if we get to talking about Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez, he will tell you also that David Benavidez will beat the shit out of Canelo Alvarez.
Yep,
so
that's my opinion.
David Benavidez is better than Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo Alvarez got all the belts. So how can David Benavidez be better than him?
No. Listen, I said this before. I think it was on OTB or it was on Keon. I said that right now, Canelo is the best. I said because he got all the belts. Canelo is the best. But
then you contradict yourself by saying David Benavidez beat him, bro. Like that don't make no sense.
No. But I don't. Hold on. At this moment, right now, Canelo Alvarez is the best. Do I believe David Benavidez can beat him? Yes, I do. But right now, until them belts get swapped into David Benavidez's hands, until that happens, Canelo Alvarez is the best at 168 pounds.
No, you can't say that and then pick somebody to beat him, bro. Like what? Like you know what? I gotta go. I'll be right back.
That's not true.
Agree to disagree, man.
White flag, bro. White flag.
I'm throwing a white flag today, man.
Why not? tell me that I can't do that.
Love my motherfucking brothers, man. This shit, hey.
It ain't gonna stop, bro. It ain't gonna
Man.
stop,
It
bro.
ain't ever
I
gonna
can't
stop.
wait
It
to
ain't gonna stop
monetize. Y'all
until
gonna have to pay for
Tank
this type
Punk
of
ass
shit.
get
I ain't
in the
gonna
ring
hold you.
with a fucking real fighter and stop fighting these
It's
B
gonna
and
be
C
an
class
insert
fighters.
coin on my screen.
You know.
Goddamn it. Insert coin to the cash app. I'm muting all of this shit.
A
Hey, man.
class fighter.
Let's close out, man. We'd have been on for damn near. We going on 3 hours, man. Let's
OTB, let me
start
say
off
one
with
thing
Coach,
and I'm
my
gone,
big
bro.
brother. I appreciate you coming up. I always appreciate what you do for the channel, bro. Every way you allow me to learn from you, I deeply appreciate you as a man and as my OG, man.
Hey, I'm gonna say this one thing and I'm out of here, brothers. And I appreciate you
Make
having
sure
me
you
on
tell
your
them where to
show.
find you at, though. Make sure you
Glover
don't leave that
Boxing and
part
more,
out.
bro. Glover Boxing and more. We still gonna be off this week because I'm celebrating my anniversary and also I have my 35th class reunion. So yeah, I've been out of high school for 35 years.
He old as shit.
Yeah.
You ain't got to bring the high school pictures out for us today, Coach, man. Just know.
Hey,
we
Pretty Ricky,
respect
what
the
they call
wisdom,
him, man.
man.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him, bro. Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
We appreciate you, Coach, man. We appreciate the Queen. Happy anniversary to y'all from me, man. I appreciate you, big bro.
Appreciate y'all, bro. I'm gonna holler at y'all, bro, later.
Thank
Knock
you.
out. Your
All right,
man's a
Coach, man.
punk and
Happy
he's scared to
anniversary,
fight.
Coach.
Hey,
Thanks.
your man's a punk and he's scared to fight.
Cal, man, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead, man. Give them your last words, man. Tell them where to find you at. Tell them when you going live, and go ahead, man. We gonna get ready to close out. Get out of here. Don't forget to drop
Listen,
the
man,
link though, so everybody who watch it later can.
I'm playing his ass off the panel. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing.
Damn.
God damn, I know knockatours, man. We ain't gonna let nobody get the last word, man.
Nah, shout out to the OG. Happy anniversary to him and the missus, man. I hope they enjoy they time, bro.
Thanks, man. Go ahead, Cal. Tell them where to find you at, bro.
Listen, man, y'all can find me at the boxing section. You know what I mean? Right now, we don't talk too much boxing, man. For some reason, we always go off the rails. So I might have to change my YouTube channel to Off the Rails because we don't ever just keep it boxing. But man, listen, I'm live at 6. Coaching them ain't live, so y'all niggas pull up. We could just chop it up, man. Laugh a little bit. We could talk about knockouts, pick. You know what I'm saying? Fight out hibachi chefs and dishwashers.
Right.
And straw hat makers
today, boy.
All the niggas out there making straw hats and shit. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, I really appreciate you extending your platform to me, big dog. It's always a great time when we can link up, man. It's always a treat when players meet, like I always say.
Right.
Man, so tonight at 6, man, if you ain't doing shit, man, pull up. And if you're doing some shit, pull up. Either way, pull up. And we're looking forward to this weekend, man. It's going to be a great weekend of boxing, man. Appreciate you, big dog.
Nah, I appreciate you, Cal. You know you family, man. You tapped in, man. I appreciate you in every way, bro. Gotta say that. And I always embrace some of the topics that y'all bring up over there at the boxing section, man. As I'm always, I mean, part of gonna support you in anything you do. But some of the topics that y'all bring up, man, race related, business wise, man, these are things that people need to be talking about. These subjects that we need to be looking at, and coming from somebody who ain't gonna have no bias, you understand? I appreciate you offering your platform to that, bro, as well as what you give to the sport of boxing. So, I mean, we appreciate
that, big dog.
Your keys always
November 12th, man. November 12th. I'm working on it.
Nah, we tapped in. I ain't gonna hold you, man. All you gotta do is get to Northern Kentucky Airport, man. I got the rest of it. Me, you, Ohio runs boxing, man. We gonna have us a hell of a time. And
wait, so what airport do I go to? So I'm going to
flying to Northern Kentucky. Don't fly into Dayton. Don't fly in Northern Kentucky. That shit like across the river from Cincinnati. You understand? And it'll be a cheaper ticket, bro. It's always cheaper to fly into Northern Kentucky. Don't fly into Cincinnati. Don't fly into Dayton. You know what I mean? Don't fly into Columbus. That shit, them tickets gonna wax. Go ahead, fly into Northern Kentucky. I'll be to get you off the runway.
No question about it. No question about it.
Facts,
All right, y'all, man, I'm gonna get with y'all in a minute. Hey, knockout, man, bring your ass tonight, man. Hey, find somebody that wanna debate this Jake Paul topic, man. Jake Paul is the face of boxing, man.
I'm trying, bro. Don't nobody want to talk about that shit, but I'm trying.
Man. Look, DP say he 15 minutes away. You know what I mean? We got you, Cal. I told him, DP, we gonna rap. He good in the city, man.
It's all good. Hey, listen, good, man. OTB says Ohio runs boxing, and right now he's correct because Jake Paul is the face of boxing, man. I'm out.
Oh my gosh, man. Come on, Cal. Not on OTB Boxing School. God damn. You discredit my school. That's like they grade the schools now and shit.
We alternative
just went from an A plus to an A minus. Shit, you just got my whole.
We the bad kids. You got the bad kids, grade, bro. Man. You got the bad kids.
I'm Project Succeed. Fucking Cal. What they call that shit? OWE when you leave and go to work. Shit. Yeah, you know, have my school be one of them schools and shit. Go ahead, Swat. Tell them where to find you at.
I wanted to say this now. OTB, we are alternative kids, man. We dangerous mind kids in your classroom, bro. Like every time I watch, but I mean, on a serious note, man, like y'all became like my bros, man. Like, you know, what's funny, I left and went to the military at like 17, man. And a lot of my bros like live in different states. That's how I got used to like understanding different people. Right. And you know, coming back home, I didn't really want to come back home, but it was just like, you know, it's a different level. You know, like when you respect men and you love your bros, you know, you can have conversations and have a difference of opinion. You know, and once I got back, I started to see that, you know, you can't have a difference of opinion with a lot of people. So you kind of feel like you kind of alone sometimes, right? So, you know, I raised my family, man. I take care of my kids, but like when I caught y'all, man, it was like getting that second win of having bros, bro. And so like with y'all, man, I try to be the moderator. You know, I try to make sure that the chat is smooth for y'all. You know, I'm just trying to give back to make sure that my bros are straight because, you know, y'all got me through a lot of days where I didn't really know what was going on, you know. And you know, for me to be up on this platform, man, it's just an honor and a pleasure. You know, I love all y'all, Coach, Keon, UOTB, Knockout, you know, KQ, KC, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you talk to people that you know you'll stand in front of a bullet for. I ain't met y'all in person, but I know I'm ready to get down for y'all over this internet thing. And I know if I met y'all in person, you know, I'll be ready to get down too.
Bro, I feel exactly what you're saying, bro. That them arms that they wrapped around you, bro, they wrapped around me. I mean, Keon named my channel, Knockout helped my channel grow, helped me grow. I mean, Knockout made my predictions that much better. I mean, him being able to certify what I say. You just seen, I mean, the head of film on YouTube come in and really, I mean, chop it up with us. So, I mean, the whole LDBC, bro, the whole community, that love and that we show each other, man, is something that I wish we could put into our culture. Well, in a lot of different ways.
Well, we about to do it, OTB. You know, salute to the chat. You know what I mean? Because brotherhood, you know, sometimes you can't really show brotherhood in the chat. Sometimes you got to get up on the panel, speak your mind, and be able to see if people agree with you, if they don't. And even if they don't, man, it's still our love. And that's what y'all just brought me into it. And man, y'all, I don't have the words to let y'all know how much I got love for y'all, love and respect for real. So what I got going, man, I'm just gonna big up my brothers. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing right now, you know, I gotta, you know, it's an idea in my head, but I'm gonna big up y'all, and I'm gonna be there as a moderator.
Well, you know, as it presents itself, you bring it to us when we gonna support, just like I mean, we do each other, bro. It's mandatory that we do that. I mean, as y'all can see, my brother Box Talk say the same thing. Box Talk, Monty Brown. Like, man, when I
Oh
say
man,
y'all,
come on.
the community and the love that we show each other and that support, man, is none other. And I gotta say, man, shout out to Monty Brown TV, man. I ain't seen
Oh
him in
man,
a
come
few
on, man.
days, but
Big stepper, baby. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Hey, if y'all
big
ever
dog.
come to the, but if y'all ever come to the DFW, man, I live about maybe 15 minutes from the stadium. You get drunk and you can't come home, I get your ass an Uber to come on to the crib, my nigga, so you can make it back home safe.
I'm not getting drunk about the
I'm just
DFW. I
saying.
know what they do down there.
Right.
Nah,
I knew it was something about.
Right.
I knew it was something about
Right.
Swahili in the city, bro.
Hey,
yeah,
come on.
he in your
Hey,
city. Shit.
Hey, much
Hey.
love. I'm gonna cut it short. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but man, hey man, y'all got a special place with me. Hey, you got a soldier, so hey man, hey, love the channel, bro.
It's
Love
all
all y'all,
love,
man.
Brody. It's
My
all
dude.
love, man. That
My
love
dude.
come right back with both arms, man. Gotta say that. Not let them know where to find you at, Brody. Congratulations on the debate series, bro. Like, I will not quit congratulating you on that because you gotta get them flowers, bro. Like, you know what I mean, man. What you give.
And let me say something real quick. OTB.
Go ahead, Cal.
If y'all don't know where to find Knockout Boxing, y'all been living under a fucking rock. Get y'all shit together. If y'all don't know Knockout Boxing, get your shit together. God damn it.
Facts.
Appreciate that, bro. We just trying to work, man. Look, yeah, like the brother was saying, man. Right here on YouTube, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Follow me on Twitter too, AKO Boxing 86 TV. And we got the TKO debate series, man, and the TKO prediction show going on. Those are the two main things that we got going right now. Next Thursday night, man, right after my picks, we got another fire prediction, man. Devin Haney better win this weekend because I got a Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson debate coming for y'all. So y'all gotta come tuned in for that. I got Q the guy from the Lost Art of Boxing going against Get the Smoke. So they're gonna get it in and see which one gonna reign supreme, Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson. So y'all come check it out, man. We always looking to sign up debaters.
Let me judge that.
Judges and moderators. You can judge it. I got it's somebody else judging, but yeah, I got room for another judge. So you'll be the other judge. It was
appreciate it.
Damn, I forgot who it is, but it'll be you and then I gotta remember who judging the goddamn thing. I forgot somebody.
I definitely gotta say I appreciate you allowing me to always be a part of that while it grow, bro. Like, you know,
without participation, it's gonna die. So I need as many people as possible. We working, and as always, if y'all don't know this by now, I'm sure y'all can tell with me and Coach, I do accept any and all challenges. So if anybody want to debate me, I've been getting challenged a lot, but people been catching a lot of L's. But if you want it, all you gotta do is let me know, and we can get it popping. So, and then if you want it with somebody that I rock with, or even if I don't rock with them, you let me know that, and then we'll see what we can do. Because all the people that I hang out with, they'll debate your ass. They'll talk boxing with you if you really want smoke. So just come get it, man. We respectful over there. We try to have fun. We try to keep it light, but just don't come half stepping, man. Because it's
I want to be a judge now. I want to be a judge though. I want to be a judge.
Eat your food. You will get your food.
I get you right. You can be a judge.
And,
you can be a judge.
I want to be a judge. I ain't gonna debate, but I want to be a judge though.
Already, I got you. No problem.
Facts.
But yeah, that's all I got, OTB, man. Live every Wednesday and Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And Sunday morning, come check me out, man. I'll be live with KC Boxing Network. During the morning after show, we'll break down everything that happened this weekend. So y'all come check us out, man.
Facts. Everybody make sure, if y'all don't know now, you do get the Knockout Boxing 86 TV. My brother Boxing Gems was up here earlier. If y'all don't know, get over there. He gonna be having some fight parties. I'm gonna be through for probably the women's card. I'm gonna go over to Gems and rock with Big Bro over there. So if y'all have some time, man, make sure y'all pull up. Rock with us, man. Support the content, support the community, support the culture, which is boxing, man. And we cover boxing. Yeah, I mean, we carry the sport, y'all, and that's something that, you know what I mean, we all put on our shoulders. So we appreciate y'all allowing us to do so. Man, I appreciate everybody who came through today to OTB Boxing School. We got film breakdowns up on every fight this weekend. Please go check them out, man. Please go support some of that content over there. We approaching 1,000 subscribers, so we done moved out of that school behind the school. You dig? That's why the name changed from OTB Boxing Class 1-on-1 to OTB Boxing School. Plus, I felt like my brother Box Talk 1-on-1 had put enough work into the one-on-one status that we gonna go ahead and let him be the only one-on-one in the boxing community. But yeah, man, we got them breakdowns up. Make sure y'all go check them out, man. Y'all know a couple fights gonna break out this weekend, and ain't no point in watching them wondering where the punches gonna come from, who gonna win, who gonna lose. Why not go ahead, watch them breakdowns? Now you in tune with the fight. Now you in tune with the commentating. You ahead of the commentating. I ain't gonna hold you. You watch my breakdowns, you ahead of the commentators, because they ain't talking about the shit that we talking about. They don't break it down. They don't see what we see. And then you thinking with the trainers as well. So yeah, I mean, you all around more engaged to this sport, to the fight that you watching, and you more engaged as a fan, and you're more supportive. So with that being said, make sure y'all watch them. I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. Did I leave out anybody? Everything Boxing is traveling today, man. We praying for safe travels for my brother. Praying that him and his family make it to where they going, all right? And y'all know we'll be on Everything Boxing and Sports as well. Another brother to the network. But I think that's about it. We about to head on out. Y'all go ahead, get over to BFTB, my other big brother, man. Somebody else who helped me grow behind the scenes. Bro, write me a lot and just tell me little shit, little things I need to polish up on sometimes. My vocabulary ain't as extensive as it might provide, because I'm a street nigga at the end of the day. But man, y'all get it. Y'all growing with me. Appreciate it, man. We out on that note, man. Y'all know what's gonna happen when the fights break out. Class dismissed.